What is going on tonight? Keymar, congrats on being first in chat. And 5543062, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming resub. Enjoy the beaver emotes. How are we doing tonight, team? Rugburn, Wayne, Terrible, Logan, Justin. I would like a Force-sensitive beaver res to choose between the light side and the dark side. On one side, his fellow Jedi. On the other side, he has knowledge of, just safe. Okay. That's gonna take a minute, but we can add it to the list. Congrats on adopting a little beaver, Bram. I can watch all night long. Let's go, Dragon. I have been robbed. Yeah, I saw that. That is unfortunate. It happens, though. What did there? How was my day today? It was good. It was good overall. Also, hello there, Fishbowl. Hello there, Cheeseman. Hello there, Sean. Would this mean Beaver is for some? No, it's a mascot team. Guys, it's not. We're not getting into this. It's not happening. I refuse to engage. What the Beaver doing? The Beaver is about to play Project Zomboid team. I'm just getting set up. Went to Louisville for the first time. I'm loving it. Any days where to make a base? I can show you some spots in a moment, Hark. If we can get Beaver and George to say justice for Simon, I will give this up. I guess I just technically said it because I read your message, which had the statement you were requesting. I don't know if George is in chat, though. Floppy, what's going on there? No, we're continuing our Wayne playthrough team. Wayne is still alive. We don't start new playthroughs until our character dies. At least, typically. But he's fine. He's great. He is so well off team, it's not even funny. Our boy has been doing a good job in the Zomboid apocalypse. Even though last night was not his best showing, it's fine. It is fine. Give me 1 minute. I'll put on my webcam and we can kind of get into all the chatting team, everything we need to discuss and go over. Wayne lives forever. We love Wayne, team. Wayne was taking BLs last night. I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't doing great. Wayne, overall, not doing great last night. It happens. For anybody who wasn't watching last night, what happened to our boy was Wayne lost his first car because the car battery died. Like, it literally died, so I have to go find a new car battery. And then we took another car to go get some basic building supplies for the base. And there were so many zombies, the car got overran. And I had to abandon it. So now we have no cars whatsoever. And a lot of zomboids are getting closer to the base. So we have to do a lot of, like, cleanup today, I think. By the way, Drunk Stormtrooper, thank you very much for the tier 1 resub for 11 whole months as well. Close to a full year. I appreciate that. 5543062, thank you for the 5 stream streak, and thank you Fishbowl for the 7 stream streak. I lost the streak again. At least you're not like, I think it was Justin. I forget if it was Justin or Blink, to be honest, but one of them had a devastating loss of their streak, and they are rebuilding it. 10 stream streak, I think, from Blink. Stupid ads. I am sorry, team. I don't typically run ads, so once you get in through the first ad, you don't have to watch another ad. Start a fire and burn the neighborhood down. Actually, that's not a like, if we could maybe find a way to control it, that's not a terrible idea. Like, that's actually, like, napalm strategy might be okay. I don't know. Mort with a 60 stream streak. My God, appreciate that. What's your favorite occupation to run? Recently, it's been veteran, so I don't have to worry about dealing with, like, the panic and fear that comes in Zomboid. I like not having to worry about that because it makes things so much easier. It makes things so much easier. But I can kind of show you guys. I know Hark was asking a minute ago about, like, base locations, and I can kind of show you what's going on with our boy in Project Zomboid. So we're currently, our base is right here, which I like. It took a lot of work to set it up and get it going, but I do like this location. If you're looking for good base locations, my personal opinion and my recommendation would probably be all the way down over here, this little cul-de-sac, this little, little roundabout of 3 homes. It's literally all fenced in with these metal fences, so zomboids can't break it. And once you clear out the inside, like, just put a gate and you're chilling. That's number one. I also like basing up at any of the mansions up here on the riverside. These are beautiful homes, a lot of backyard space. You have farming, you can build more sheds, whatever you want to do. Most of them can be pretty easily defended. I would say pick one ideally that has like the concrete walls. So again, the zomboids can't break it down, but those are my opinions. Sleepy Roses, by the way, thank you for the tier 1 resub as well for 8 whole months. How are you doing today? I love the house near the railroad that has an attached garage in Louisville. Wait, the house near the Louisville... What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this, actually. Interesting. I had no idea there was, like, this little thing right there. I don't typically go in the middle of Louisville. I typically avoid, like, this little segment. The closest I'll go is this store over here, which, by the way, we might actually want to think about going here at some point. I do the house with the 3 garages. Ooh, yes, that house is pretty nice. Where is that? Right there. Yeah, that has a lot. If you're a car person, that's probably your home. Flounder, by the way, thank you so much for the 7-stream streak. Near the Zigzag Railroad? Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Because there's kind of... I mean, there's a zigzag. It's a baby zigzag. I don't know. My ability to spot things is very limited, unfortunately. My eyes are terrible. It's tragic. Mr. Beebs, I have a question. I spawned Rosewood. Is it worth moving to West Point after it gets... No. No. Why would you go West Point? You can go anywhere you want in Project Zomboid, except for this town, okay? This town doesn't exist. Your friends tell you West Point is a cool place to check out. They're lying to you. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. To pretend this doesn't exist. Just take the highway, drive by it, you're chilling. Near the first zigzag you just saw by the depot in Louisville. Hold on. So maybe like right around here? Well, actually, that one doesn't seem that bad at all. Are you talking about this home? This actually seems like a nice little position. Pretty well defended with these little fences right there. I don't know. Yeah, that actually looks kind of nice. I'm not gonna... That's kind of like an unorthodox. Like, I don't know if I would, like... I probably wouldn't pick that myself. But if I had to, that's actually a pretty decent spot. What exactly is West Point? Terrible. What did their jack attack? I'm nearly at 100k as of tonight. Let's go. You aren't allowed to die until I get... until you find the telecorn. What is telecorn? I don't know what that is. Anyways, what up there, Dow as well? Welcome in. Let's see if I can actually watch. I heard you were having issues last night. I'm so sorry to hear that. Twitch Mobile, throwing the bed as per usual. It's sad. It's very, very sad, team. Kind of serious and sad, but could you send me your thoughts out to my granddad? He's having... Oh, I'm sorry, Silverfang. Yeah, hopefully everything goes well with that, man. Everything will probably be fine. Everything will be a-okay with that. Don't stress over things like that. Is it something... I mean, obviously it's open heart surgery. Is it like an emergency thing? Or is it like a planned thing? If it's a planned thing, then it's... yeah, you're fine. I think if it's planned, then it's fine. The doctors know what they're doing. Did you see like my game suggestions? In suggestions? Okay, wait. I think I did, Tal. I may have seen that. Rosewood large warehouse bays is a good... Where's the warehouse in Rosewood? You talking about the, like, the fire station? You talking about this game? What is this? Because this looks... What is this? Is this like... Oh my god, is this like that one game where it's like you control the hand, but it's you're going on a dating thing? Mechanic shop on the far right of West Point is such a nice spot, and it's away from all the zomboids. No, what team West? The only semi-acceptable spot in West Point is like the far-off homes, in my opinions. Okay, that is my honest opinion. I hate West Point. There is just no redeeming quality to West Point. It is just too many zomboids for the amount of loot there. Like, it is Louisville level difficulty for nowhere near the amount of gear. By the way, Kazmore, thanks for the 7 stream streak. Pixie, thanks for the 10 stream streak. Despite how busy the week has been, the watch streak goes again. I appreciate that, Pixie. Thank you for sticking around. I have also been pretty busy. I've been trying to do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We have, I guess this is a great opportunity to remind all of you, we have a very fancy stream planned for this Sunday. If you guys are unaware, it is actually going to be a birthday stream because I'm turning 24 on Sunday. So 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, we will be streaming. With that in mind as well, we're going to be letting you guys control the zombies again, and I'll probably end up playing some sort of other game, and maybe some matches of ROK. We'll see what happens, but I'm not too sure just yet. Segoy, by the way, thanks for the 5 stream streak. Welcome in. All good, Ghost. Welcome back, man. Happy early birthday. I appreciate that super. And thank you, Lord, as well. Thank you, everybody, for the happy early birthday wishes. I appreciate it, team. Gonna play some drinking games with chat. To be honest, I don't typically drink. I really don't like to drink. I don't... Like, the only thing I'm addicted to, I'm gonna be honest, is the Baja Blast. But, like, I try to not drink and not do any drugs whatsoever. I've never done weed. I've never done anything harder than that. I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Baja Blast shots. See, there we go. That's more my style. That's more my style. Thank you, Jack Attack, for the happy birthday. Oh, we're doing the Madagascar thing. You live in a zoo. We've been ratted out, boys. The fucking penguins. What if they're delayed? How are you doing? Pick a limb to get a beaver tattoo on. Simon, you're not serious. Do it on, like, your arm, maybe. Maybe your arm. It's your birthday? It's gonna be my birthday this Sunday, team. This Sunday. But yeah. It's gonna be Sunday. So we'll do a fun little stream on that day. Like, shoulder... Like, probably around, like, right here, I guess. I think right there. What time on Sunday? The normal time that we go live, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So, like, the time we start now is going to be on Sunday. I would try to do it a little bit earlier, but I actually might be doing something with friends on Sunday, so I don't think it's going to be possible for me to do it earlier, sadly. I know where I'm getting mine, but I say where? Jorgs will ban me. Jorgs probably would, actually. How are you doing, by the way, Nug? How are you? What are friends? Oh, they're this crazy thing. I'm gonna be honest, you have to really level up your social skill. Like, it's actually a disgusting grind to level up your social skill. But once you get it high enough, like, you can just go up to people and ask them, like, hey, do you want to hang out? And, like, if you manage to pass the charisma check, like, they agree. And then they're willing to, like, actually be around you, which is crazy to me. I don't know. Typically, you have to, like, pay money or use exploits and cheats to get around that, but I don't know. Thank you, Chucky. Do you ever play Project Zomboid with the viewers? Every once in a while, Super. Every once in a while, with the ROK specifically. Too much work, agree? Yeah, it's too much. Or just wait for your friend's social need to get low and then they auto-accept your hangout request. Oh, true. Yeah. But sometimes it's like GTA 4 annoyance levels where it's like you're just trying to do work and they call you up out of nowhere and they're like, hey, do you want to see Dune 2? It's like, no, I don't want to fucking see Dune 2. It's 11 in the morning on a fucking Wednesday. I actually had one of my... I'm not trolling. I had one of my friends today call me up on my phone at 11 in the morning and they were like, hey, do you want to see Dune right now? I was like, I'm at work. Like, I'm working. I'm doing work. I can't just leave to go watch Dune 2. Belly, by the way, thanks for the 3 stream streak. Lost all my streak. You're getting it back, though. New to this channel, is Project Zomboid your favorite game? I would say yes, for now. I'm a big fan of Project Zomboid. I've been playing it for a while. Like, the past year. Best of luck, Eon. Just finished the first campaign from Tales of the Stinky Dragon literally 30 minutes ago. Just to find out Rooster Teeth is shutting down. Yeah, I also saw that. I was actually thinking about that when I saw that. I was like, damn, that podcast you sent me, I don't think they're going to be able to continue that. I don't know if they're continuing the podcast section. I think they're separate divisions of the company, but I do know Rooster Teeth. If you guys don't know, they're shutting down, sadly. By the way, Crispy, thank you so much for the 805 bits. I appreciate that immensely. Is the dating thing something you'd play? I might check it out. I'll look into it a little bit closer, Tao. I'm not going to say no. Are we going to be playing The Sims? I would like to play The Sims. The issue with The Sims is apparently it's buggy as hell right now. So we are not going to be able to do The Sims as of right now, team. We got to wait for like a patch, according to Newbie. But it's tough. Tell you what, why don't we start getting into the game? I don't remember where we were when we left off. I know things were not going good for us. Why is it opening over here? Blocking my entire chat. I don't get that. Wait, there actually was a new patch today? Are you serious, Newbie? Oh my god. Okay, that's actually massive, I'm not gonna lie. Because if the patch is out, we can't do it next Monday, because I actually have something planned for next Monday. But the Monday after, we could start doing Sims. Because I think Sims would be hilarious. I think that could be hilarious, team. What's Rooster Teeth? It's like this. They were a big YouTube type company, and they got bought out by Warner Brothers apparently at some point, and they started creating more and more content. But Warner Brothers, listen, they like money, so you know, when they saw that Rooster Teeth was being unprofitable, like many YouTube channels are, they were like, well, we're just gonna pull the plug on that one. It's sad what happened, because they did a lot of like good shows back in the day. So it's tough. I'm late. You're not late, Solar. We just began. We haven't even gotten into the game yet. I'm on the main menu now. Do you still post Project Zomboid clips on YouTube? I do, yes. I haven't posted anything recently because I've been working on Rems of Kentucky, but I do have to work on editing this weekend. A lot of things I need to work on, team. Helldivers patch is solid. Opens up a lot more builds to be more viable. That is good to hear, because I think next Monday we're actually doing Helldivers again. They're going to continue the current campaign for now. They just really want to continue making the podcast. They might be able to do it. If they manage to like maintain the rights to it, they could probably keep it going. I just bought Project Zomboid like a week ago, but what specs on the PC would you recommend for the best experience? I mean, the thing with this game is like, it's just very unoptimized. So like, if you crank the zombie population, it's just gonna go haywire. Like, you're gonna drop down to like 20 frames a second, no matter what system you're on. Even lower if you have a terrible one. I would say the most important thing to prioritize is probably the RAM. So like, I would say get like 16 gigabytes if you can, because that'll give you a lot of headroom for mods and like other stuff you want to add in. I would also say the CPU, probably the second most important thing for this whole thing on this game from what I've experienced. I have a Ryzen 9 5950X, and it's pretty good. I don't run into issues with it that much. But even, you know, Louisville high pop with like tons of decals and whatever, we do experience an issue. Oh my god. Wait, saxophone. There's no way you just rolled that, right? Holy shit. Sergeant Woody will let you utilize the power of his army. You may time out any non-mod from chat for 10 minutes. Saxophone, who do you want to time out? Who would you like to take out for 10 minutes? Me, please. Oh my god. I like that people are volunteering themselves. Also, hello there, Spargy. The robes are on, the lights are dim, and the zomboids are staying up for the stream. How are you doing, Aspergy? And also, hello there, Southern Knights. I thought you started the game before I even clicked on the stream. That we didn't, so you got into the gamble. Uh-oh, saxophone. Under us? Okay. I'm sorry, Under us, but this is your punishment, according to saxophone. But it seems like you were fine with it, so hopefully that'll be fine. Which one? Timeout? There we go. All right. Under us is not allowed to talk for the next 10 minutes, team. That's what happens. It's tough out here. Thank you very much for that, saxophone, okay? Helping us out immensely with that. If I don't see you on Sunday stream, happy 24th. Of course, man. Thank you. Also, hello there, Popo. Team, It is time to play the projects of the Zomboids. We are back with Wayne. Say a nice little hello to the Wayne. Please wave for us, Wayne. There we go. Lovely. I love that, Wayne. Anyways, let's get a gamble going. I will set it up right now for all of you. We are getting very close, by the way, to the 3-month mark, which is beautiful. DJ Spar, and by the way, thanks for follow on Twitch. Welcome, man. Mike B, how are you doing? One thing I will say, though, I was in tears for 10 minutes straight at the end of the Infinite campaign. Happy tears, though. That's the best feeling. I'll have to get caught up at some point, because I only managed to listen to, like, the first episode, so I'm not quite there yet. Under us will be missed for the next 10 minutes. Well, they will, but it's also their punishment to Bear Team. For anybody who's not aware, okay, if anybody's new to this playthrough, they don't know what's going on exactly, this is our best of friend, Wayne, okay? Wayne is a survivor. He was a prepper. He survived the World War III nuclear Armageddon, okay? The nuclear bombs landed on Kentucky, but luckily, he was hiding in his little fallout shelter. He came above ground. He was fine, but of course, the radiation turned everybody else into dubious little creatures, all right? And now they are hell-bent on eating him. So actually, give me one moment. I actually need to get this set up as well, team. You know how it must go. Perfect. Bueno. Anyways, as we were. So, last time we played with Wayne, the biggest issue we had was our vehicles. We actually lost a lot of cars last night. We lost 2 cars, in fact, and one of them was in really good shape. So I'm disappointed about that personally. But today, we can work on charging ahead and trying to fix that. We can counter this, all right? The Zomboids can be destroyed and stopped, all right? It is Wayne's world, after all, and the Zomboids are invading. We can't have that. Let me fill up my water bottles, too. Also, what up there, Fluff? How are you doing? First time catching the stream. Love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I did not mean to fill up the pot. That's fine, though. You know what? The pot can be filled up. We'll just put that in the corner for now. Maybe we can make some pasta later on tonight. Do I have pasta? Oh, no, I don't think I have pasta. Oh, this is a bathroom, too. There's still vines in the bathroom. I have to clean that up. I think we're good to dip on out after I deal with my weight in a moment. Our crowbow's on the verge of breaking, which I don't love seeing. But we can resolve that, of course. What is taking up so much weight? Do we have an axe in our inventory? Oh, probably the propane torch, if I had to guess. And we'll hold on to the vitamins, because I'm just going to end up chewing right through those in a minute. But we'll see. Is Wayne a member of the best party Zomboid characters of all time? I don't know if I would put in there just yet, but he's getting close. He's getting close, team, and that's what I like about Wayne. Let's get out there, because I'm sure we are going to be flooded with Zomboids. Actually, surprisingly not. My main priority... Oh, here we go. My main priority for now is going to be charging up the street. And I actually just now noticed my crowbar is closer to the end than I really realized. So I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, hi. Okay. Can you add bandits and raiders to this game? If you use that one mod, Superb Survivors, technically yes. But they are giving that to us natively in Build 43. Should I continue to post my Project Zomboid character in the Zomboid Media tab in the Discord or no? You can if you want, Ghost. It's completely up to you. More than welcome to share it. Also, hello there, Nickel. How are you doing? And thank you, Crispy, for the 15 stream streak as well. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I'm getting caught up on chat for a moment. I was doing all sorts of stuff. What up there, Slice? How's it going? Oh, yep. Hold on. We'll deal with all of them. I want to move up the street. I want to try and get up there and see if we can get our vehicle back, because we had to leave it behind, which I hate. I really do. Oh my gosh, they have no chance though. I want to make sure my character doesn't get exerted either. I want to manage that as much as possible. Oh my gosh, the groups just get larger every time, I swear. And there goes the crowbar. Okay, well, what a great start to my day, isn't that? At least I do have the pipe wrench, which is also on the verge of breaking, actually. So we aren't going to have that for very long. Raiders would take this game to the next level. I actually would like Raiders, I'm not going to lie. What if they're critical? How are you doing, man? Also, hello there, Futile. Did you loot the military hospital? I think I did not loot. I don't even know where the military hospital is, to be honest. Thomas, thanks so much for the tiny diny on TikTok. Appreciate that. Chips and bourbon. I may end up needing the bourbon. Was there multiple bourbon? Oh my gosh. There were 2 things of bourbon in there. I could actually make 2 Molotovs now. That is a great find. And vitamins. Gotta loot every single one of these zomboids. Sunken Tortoise, thanks so much for the 3 stream streak. Please use your primes on this exquisite streamer. You are fine, Tortoise, but thank you very much for that. How are you, Tile? I am doing well. How was everybody's day overall? Because my day was good. I actually took a nap today, and I'm not gonna lie. Felt fantastic, team. Felt amazing. I went to bed in the middle of the day with the expectation I was only gonna nap for like 10 minutes. Ended up being an hour, but that's okay. That's how it happens sometimes. There's a military facility just between Bedrock and Louisville. Oh, are you talking about the quarantine zone? Because I definitely looted that. I don't know if I went to the medical part yet, but we did loot most, I would say like half of that. I do want to inevitably go back over there to try and grab more gear, because I know there was a bunch of ammo and weapons we left behind, but just got to get over there. Normal, by the way. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. L day? I'm sorry, Cheeseburger. I had a W day personally. Well, at least that's good, Gremlin. No quarantine zone, like right by Red Rock. I will have to look at that in the map. Because I might not even know, like... Oh, hold on, wait. These guys are just standing out in the open doing nothing. Loitering. Disgusting. Foul creatures. And now you're in a window. You think glass will stop me? Oh my god, there's multiple. Well... I like that you just kind of come out just to get bonked on the face. Oh my god! Is there anybody else? I definitely hear one more. Oh, there you are. This pipe wrench is not going to last very long. Futile, thanks for the 3 stream street. In the background. I like this. It's called Exploration. It's like an ethereal, wizardy vibe, which I really enjoy. It's a nice little mix between our jazz. I have a couple playlists, or a couple songs in the playlist that like aren't directly jazz, but they're pretty nice. I leveled my short blunt. What is my short blunt skill, out of curiosity? We just now got level 2. That's kind of depressing, I'm not gonna lie. Dragon, by the way, thanks so much for the 25 bits. Lol, Lloyd. Lloyd video is coming out soon, team. I'm very excited for that. Take the hunting knife. I have like 7 hunting knives back at home. I feel like I don't need more hunting knives. I've been too much of a loot goblin. I've been trying to work on my weight capacity and everything. We're still over encumbered, even with all the gear we have. I might have to go hunting knife in a minute, though, if this pipe wrench breaks on me, which it looks like it will. I just got a giant lag spike, too, which makes me believe there's like 100 zomboids just got loaded into the game or something. I don't know. Okay, don't love the double wide. Don't love that at all. Take the hat. Actually, you know what? The police trooper hat might be really nice for Wayne. Let's give it a shot. I actually don't hate that. Let's see how it looks. I actually kind of like it. In a weird way, I do like it. Do we like it? Loot goblins play the game correctly, though. But I've just been playing it so correctly that it's been a hindrance to my ability to play properly. I think this actually might be the hat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This might be the hat. How do you read TikTok, chat? Just through my other monitor. Oh my god, it was Spiffo. I'm so sorry, buddy. I always just love seeing a random... Oh my god, you know what I'm thinking of now? Team, this is deep lore that you guys probably didn't know about Wayne. But one of Wayne's favorite things before the apocalypse was getting a delicious cheeseburger over at the local Spiffos. And now that he's in Louisville, Spiffo HQ, we need to go tame that. We need to go turn that into a base at some point. That won't be today, though. We could absolutely go over to Spiffo HQ and turn it into a base. Oh, thank you for the Q, by the way, Dakistan. How kind of you. Any integration I can call in to win my wager other than the press the Q? Sadly, no, Drunk Stormtrooper. But we will be doing You Guys Control the Zombies on Sunday if you would like to torture me then. Every time I hear the word cheeseburger now, I have to think of, like, Coach from Left 4 Dead. Cheeseburger apocalypse. I can't really do a Coach voice, but I'll be a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse. How are you doing there, Slicks, by the way? Nice to see you, man. You know what? The knife is doing pretty well, actually. And it's doing great for our exertion, too. I am not breaking a sweat doing this. A cheeseburger would smack right now. I was actually very tempted to go out and get, like, a McDonald's cheeseburger, but I decided against it because you know what? That would mean I need to get out of my house and drive to McDonald's and then pay, like $10 for the cheeseburger and then come back and then eat it when I could just cook food at home. Why do that? By the way, Ricky on Fire, thanks for follow. I have been really trying to not waste money. I feel like I have been spending frivolously at times, and I want to stop that. I want to cook more. I want to be healthier, okay? I know this is more of the problem, but $10 is crazy. Well, team, inflation has ravaged not only the Zomboid economy, but also the economy of the United States of America. It is just a fact. Wayne hasn't died yet. My whole day is ruined. Well, my day is great. My day is fine. I think that's what matters most, team, in the end. All right, if I'm having a good day, that's what's most important. Okay, Sergeant Woody would agree too. When you need a burger, sometimes you need a burger. Yeah, but I get burgers too often. Like, I go for junk food too often. Get a Wendy's burger? Wendy's I can't eat. I genuinely can't. obviously. Wayne is a W. You just need to put on some pants. Guys, pants is irrelevant. Not the no voters trying to cook Eric. Yeah, no. The no voters have reached the point where they are now bartering for his death team. They realize the only way that they're going to see Wayne die is paying me off to throw on purpose. Which is actually insane. I don't think that's where I wanted this, but I think I've already made this mistake, so I don't think I can really counter this. Is that gonna be... Okay. I don't know if I like it like this, but that's fine. I don't think this is even is my concern. But the wall is done. I think. Is it done over there? Yeah, the wall is officially done, actually. Oh my gosh, the wall is actually done. It feels crazy. That feels really weird to have this base completely done. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Slice, let's calm down. Donald Trump gameplay. Guys, listen. The wall made sense for Wayne, okay? Yeah, Slice, you gotta calm down a little bit. I know you're just having fun, but like, let's just be chill. By the way, thank you so much, Detective Soup, for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. Do I have any gear in here that I need? I think I'm fine, actually. Can I repair? I could repair it again, but it only gives me 25%. So, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it out. And you know what? Tomorrow, we will go back out on our journey. We can get those machetes, and we could probably work on getting back over to the vehicle. Because that's really the one thing I need. I need the car again. I need the car again. It sucks. Let me see. I keep going. I need to dismantle this building. That bathroom right there, it just needs to be destroyed at this point. My strawberries went rotten already. Are you kidding me, dude? I hate this game. I hate how quickly the food will go rotten if you don't refrigerate it. It's just immediate. Linguini, by the way, thanks so much for the tier 1 gifted sub to Silent Koala. If you're in chat, Silent, please be sure to thank Linguini. Very, very kind of you. I'm still new, so I turned off zombification. I think that's fine. Whatever you need to do to get used to the game mechanics is completely fine. There's a sandbox mode for a reason. Whatever you need to do is fine. You were the one who convinced me to run to Best Buy and buy Steam cards for this game. Let's go, man. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying it. You could put them in a jar? Wait, I could actually put them in a jar and, like, they would not go rotten? Or do they still go rotten? Also, I'm just gonna put my welder mat. I'll put it in the bag. Why not? Although this pipe wrench can also be thrown out. I don't think you can even repair the pipe wrench, can you? Yeah, you can't. Alright, that's just garbage then. We'll eat the sardines. I'll put away one of the water bottles. And then I think we'll actually finally be underweight. Yeah, we are underweight, which is lovely. Any books I could read? Is there anything I could maybe get the knowledge for? If we had a trapping or a foraging book, we could do that. Oh, perfect. Trapping volume 2. I don't know when we're going to use that, but that's fine. They preserve it for longer. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. What seeds do you have access to? I know I have potatoes. I think I have cabbage seeds as well. And then I think I have more strawberries growing as well already. Yeah, in fact, I think I have all of my farmland growing. You need vinegar? I do have vinegar already. So that's not actually a problem for us. You have basically been my sole inspiration for how I play Zomboid and also set me new goals in game. For team, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the content. Welcome in. Jarring is too expensive. I've never thought about doing that. Like, my mindset is like, if you're not going to refrigerate it or freeze it, like, jarring just seems like a lot of work. Can you make jam in Zomboid? Actually, I think you can if you have the cooking skills. Let me see. Filter. Oh, maybe that's because I don't have the cooking skills. I'm fairly certain you can make your own jams, though. And it is getting very late, so you know what? We're just going to stop reading that, and we will just head to sleepy time. How's my weight looking, too? Are we still... Oh dear. Okay, well, you know what? Oh my god, why are you waking up so late? It's 2 in the afternoon, Wayne. What are we doing, Wayne? And you're about to go in the bathroom too. Okay, as punishment, you are now forced to eat a whole thing of dried split peas. I don't care if you're going to be depressed. We do not care. And then you're also going to eat a full thing of peanut butter. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Fantastic. All right. Do we need a new weapon? And then we're getting out there because we got to get back over to that car today, Wayne. We have things we need to accomplish. Actually, garden fork, it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Do I have a backup weapon? I don't want to take machete. I don't have backup weapon. Do I? I do. I have crowbar. Okay, we're back then. We're fine. We're chilling. He's up late for work. I know, right? By the way, thank you very much, Nizio, for the TikTok gifts. Very kind of you. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the loves and the TikTok emotes. I like to put Doritos on my sandwiches. I feel like that's a normal thing, though, no? I feel like that's kind of normal. Was good knowing you, Wayne. Guys, don't worry. The spear... The garden fork is like the one spear I actually put faith in. This is the one spear class weapon I have put faith in. And look, he's decent with spears already. He's level 3 in spears. Why would we not take advantage of this opportunity? Flo, how are you doing today? Welcome in. What about peanut butter sandwich and chili? Well, that would mean we have to do something nice for Wayne, and I want to punish Wayne for waking up so late. So we're not going to do something nice for him. We're punishing him for his trials and tribulations that he have failed. Okay? Worst debuff, probably in my opinion, all thumbs. Very bad. Doing good. I just got my car back and I'm talking to this girl. I think it's going pretty well. Let's go, Nizio. Congrats on both of those things. Firstly, what type of car did you get back? What type of car do you have, I guess? And then how's the girl? How's everything? Oh my gosh. Wait, you are so quick with it now all of a sudden too, by the way. Yeah, this is effective. Dude, the garden fork is the only spear I put my faith in. The garden fork is a weapon you can trust. The garden fork... Oh, God. There's so many in the parking lot, though. And there's so many behind us, too. Oh, dear God. Okay, I might need to be concerned. I don't like that animation, though. Don't like that. Really don't enjoy that. Jab? Yep, I knew they were coming over. I knew we just couldn't let bygones be bygones. Put lettuce on the sandwich. I like lettuce on sandwiches, but only a little bit. I'm sorry about that, Flo. Hopefully you feel better soon. I'm here for attendance. Thank you for that, Ashley. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I see, when you do things like that, Wayne, it makes me wonder, are you trying to die or... Okay, thank you for the cue, by the way. Lurie, appreciate that, man. That's helpful right now, especially when we're doing... Well, there they come. That's fine. Anybody on flank? Oh, of course. We have a nice little group. How do we rate KFC? Mid. Very, very mid. I'm here. Don't mark me accent. You know what? You are very perfect timing on your end, because I was literally just about to message a mod, tell him, hey, Silver's not in chat. Get ready to ban. I'm trolling, of course. I'm trolling. How are you doing, though, Silver? And while we level up Spear... Ooh, Survivor? Might be nice. We'll take a look at you in a minute. Don't let me forget, team. The car I wrecked about half a year ago-ish. Oh, no worries. I mean, at least you got it fixed. Longest time survived on a single character? 5 months, 5 days, team. It doesn't seem like there's anything in the bag, sadly. Yeah, there's nothing in the bag. We can drop it then. We don't necessarily need it right now. We'll just leave it here. If I need to pick it up later, we can grab it later. We'll find. The ban button was seconds away from being pressed. We weren't joking. I said I was trolling, but that was only to be nice. We could take this taxi. I don't know. I don't feel like I trust this taxi, though. I feel like the taxi's not a good idea. We'll give it a shot. By the way, 06 Mutar, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. First time subscriber, welcome in. Enjoy the Beaver emotes. It helps you out a ton, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we'll take the taxi. Why not? Sunday Driver sucks, but you can live more of a nature or sheltered life. I used to think Sunday Driver is the worst, but all thumbs, after playing with it for so long with Alfredo, genuinely would not wish it upon any of my enemies. I don't think I will ever play with all thumbs ever again. By the way, I have no fuel, so I would have to go back for my gasoline canister, which I don't remember where I put it, so that's not good. Don't put me trapped in the animations, please. Don't do that to me. Thank you very, very much. Been watching your content on TikTok for a while. Good stuff. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Welcome in on Twitch. It's very, very nice to meet you. What is all thumbs run? That was Alfredo when we did 60x population with all negative traits. And by far, all thumbs was the one trait that held me back so much. I don't think we died to all thumbs. I think, honestly, the biggest issue I had with Alfredo was probably the immense issues we had with staying awake. Like, we just got tired so quick. You're scaring me. You're actually terrifying me right now. Wayne, please don't do this. That was our biggest issue, though. The Lord Baron, by the way. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Good place to find axes. McCoy, definitely #1 place, but any fire station probably have access to. And if you find a survivor house, pretty strong chance you'll have it. Uber scammed me harder today than all my queues combined. What happened to Uber? What happened there? I missed the screaming at Alfredo. I don't. Alfredo got me stressed, bro. Alfredo got me annoyed as shit at times. How's the stream gone so far? Well, we've been jabbing the zomboids just like that, so it's been very well. How are you, Jensen, though? What profession did you take when starting this one? We went veteran, I believe. Oh my god. Yes, we did go veteran, in fact. Ooh, double up arrow. Love to see that. I might take a little... Okay. I was going to say maybe we take a little bit of a breather. But, I don't know. We'll see. See you all the time on YouTube. I need to know more. What do you need to know more about, Baron? Would you like to know more? Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Was genuinely so funny. We'll probably end up doing a run that tortures me again. I just like being able to, like, actually accomplish things right now. Like, Alfredo, I think my biggest frustration with Alfredo was just I would go to do something and I wouldn't be able to accomplish anything. Okay, good for you, buddy. Yeah. Oh, he had a hammer and a lighter. I will take both of those things. I'm building up a nice little backlog of lighters. No Uber here. We get scammed by taxis the old-fashioned way. Oh my god. I was going to comment on the taxi thing, but then... Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know where they came from. What the fuck? Wait, where did they even come from? Why are there so many all of a sudden? I'm so glad we got out of the building, though, because I would have died. Best way to level the electrical? Would dismantle televisions and desktop computers, in my opinion. Just go from house to house dismantling computers and TVs. It's slow, but it's really the only way to do it. You could also dismantle watches, but they give you very little XP. Okay, that wasn't that bad, was it? We get some chips out of that. We get a couple nails. Guns are generally more trouble than they're worth with how much they attract the zomboids. Yeah, I don't typically do guns unless I absolutely have to. Barely play zomboids, still learning. If you have any questions, you can let me know. For anybody curious, by the way, whether you're on TikTok or Twitch right now, I do have a tutorial. If you're on Twitch, do exclamation point tutorial in chat, or if you're on TikTok, just check the pinned post. It goes over everything I'd recommend to a brand new player. And then if you guys have like more specific questions, I can do my best to answer them. Where's my water? Where's my hydration? There we are. 4 water bottles. We'll put the book away too. Alright, we continue to move up the street, team. Onward and upward to greater things. Clearing out every single zomboid I see along the way. We finally made it back to the grocery store. I should maybe think about turning one of these buildings into like a temporary FOB. Especially when I just constantly get hit with that every day. I don't know. Add a blowgun to this game? Actually, I would like that. Along with like vanilla crossbows and bow and arrow. I think that would be really cool. Especially with hunting, how they're going to be adding wild animals for the next update. I think that's necessary. Okay, yeah, you're feeling it now, aren't you, Wayne? You're feeling it now, Mr. Wayne? Okay, can't get the finish, but that's fine. We'll stand on top. Easy peasy. Look at that, team. Thank you for the water bottle, too. Sanitary, clean water to drink. And a can of peas. Not opened. Your coat, what is it made of? It is a ghillie suit, I think. It is like a little ghillie suit made out of little hay and grass and whatnot. But how are you doing there, Sippin? What are some essentials to bring with you when going on any run away from base? Obviously, I think number one, primary and backup weapon in terms of melee. I also like to bring a firearm of some kind. I like to trust my double-barrel sawed-off shotgun. But of course, if you're better with aiming, you can probably take around a pistol or a revolver. One thing I also take, me personally, I am someone who always enjoys having carpentry gear on him, so I take a hammer and saw pretty much all the time in case I need to dismantle stuff quickly for barricades or just to build something while we're off in the wild. And then lastly, you want to bring some food, water, and at least a bandage or two. I don't think you need to go crazy with anything, but you do need to at least have some sort of medical supplies in case you do get injured out there so you don't bleed out immediately. But yes. Found you through YouTube Shorts. They're pretty enjoyable. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Have a good stream. Still waiting for you to get a robe with a hood. I gotta go on like Amazon or something. I gotta look at them. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is my classic. I don't know. I feel like, by the way, this jazz is hidden. I might repeat this jazz song. Ooh, this jazz. Oh my god. I'm repeating this jazz song. I'm repeating this jazz song. This is going crazy. I decided to ignore work and watch the stream again. You know what's crazy? I have also been falling behind on my work team, and it has not been good for us. But that's okay. Because worrying about work is so last year. Is there a house or something I could maybe... Oh, I have a gun in my hand. I was about to, like, mouse one impulsively. Like... neuron activation type moment right there, and then I realized, like, oh wait, probably shouldn't do that because I might bring over 100 more, 1,000 more. There we go. Off to McCoy. Wish me luck. Best of luck, Chief. Hopefully you get that axe you need. We'll see what happens though. What are the first 3 or more POIs that should be prioritized when starting out? Depends on where you spawn and what your goals are, but I think, for me, the number one place I always end up checking out is a fire station. Whatever the nearest fire station is, I always go over there. Gun store as well is something I prioritize. And then supermarket and medical store. I guess that's 4, but, like, those are the 4 big ones for me. That is a bottle of vitamins, too. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a little nap, and then we are going to go get out there, night vision mode, and we're going to continue fighting. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to take a little nap, and then night vision mode activate. We're going out there. Cereal is pretty good food for traveling. It is pretty good, because it's pretty calorific, and it doesn't weigh that much either. You could even split it in half and make it into, like, two different portions, really. So, cereal is definitely really good. I typically just carry around, like, bags of chips. I feel like they're pretty easy. Oh, there's my gas canister. I'm going to need that, too, when we get out there again. Alright, leave that shut. Let's go take a little nap. Hopefully we wake up at a normal time. Are we bored right now? Oh, we're sad. Okay, well, depression is fine. Depression is acceptable right now, Wayne. That's fine. You're in the apocalypse, alright? You've done nothing but stab zomboids for the past hour or 2. That's okay. Nizio, by the way, thanks for the roses on TikTok as well. The 100, or to me, the 14. I read that incorrectly, but thank you very much for that. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just sleep. We'll just let him wake up at normal time. Oh, okay. Well, that's not normal time. We'll wait another minute, I suppose, so you can actually go back to sleep. Are you at good? Yeah, you could go back to sleep in a moment. I want to let him sleep as much as possible. I want to get him down to, like, 0 fatigue. You know, a way I can stop from making a domino effect on zombies. What do you mean by a domino effect, Lord Foog? Also, hello there, Jorgs. How are you doing today? Have you come to spread more misinformation in my channel? Have you come to be, yet again, another person who lies on the internet? There are my night vision goggles. Lovely. Let's put those on. Activate them. Brilliant. Let's get out there, team. Oh, that looks good as hell, dude. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm never reading another message sent by Jorgs ever again. Nearly died. I'm here to say Wayne will live long today, unless that's a lie. Well, hopefully it's not. Because you did lie yesterday, and sadly you're the very first person to ever lie on the internet, which is tragic. I really hope you're not going to be the second instance as well of lying on the internet. Is that a Zomboid over there? It is not. We're fine. What did I miss? Not much, Luke. We're just playing the Zomboids today. We're trying to get the car back, so I'm pushing my way up the street. We're literally doing nothing but slaying Zomboids today. Depression is only acceptable in this specific instance, team, okay? Wayne has been having a tough time. All right, listen. I relate to Wayne. He is a man who has had all of his bountiful goods taken away from him, okay? The crowbar's broken. His car's broken and stolen. He's tried to go loot the Amazon fulfillment warehouse. Couldn't even do that. Everything he's aspired to achieve has been robbed of him. So I do not blame him for his frustration and sadness. But at the same time, you need to work through your anger and depression. Oh, dear God, you're scaring me. I don't like the color filter, actually. That feels like it's throwing me off a little bit. But I think that's something we have to deal with. By the way, Travis, thank you so much for the TikTok gift. The little genie. I appreciate that. And thank you, Thomas, for the rose as well. Very, very kind of you all, team. I appreciate that immensely. Are there more of them? When there's one, there's 87. When there's 87, there's at least 532. That's the rule. Oh, there they are. I knew it. Hiding in the trees. Using it as cover, as per usual. That's two of them, by the way. They blended together to look like one through the filter of the goggles. Ooh. I hope my garden fork doesn't break on me. That would be very sad. What car battery? The car battery for our sedan literally died on us. Like, we didn't break it, it just lost battery power. That is the very first time I've ever had a car battery actually die on me like that. So we have to try and find a new car battery for that, or we just have to get our old van back. We'll see. To press Q or not to press Q? Delana, definitely a not to press Q moment. I'll tell you that much. Definitely a not to press Q moment. Do you have a guide on YouTube? I don't have a full guide, but I do have like a quick 60-second getting started tutorial. It's a pinned post on my TikTok if you want to check that out. If you have questions, though, about the game, I'm more than happy to answer them, of course. Oh my... Can I? No, I'm... Like, when you do that to me, I just don't want to play anymore. Like, when you scare me like that game. I don't like this. Travis, thanks so much for the heart me. Is it dark if you take off the night vision? Yes, it is. The night vision, it's helping. I could maybe make the power brighter on it. Let me see if that helps more. We'll set it to 100%. Oh, that does help a little bit. Yeah, that definitely helps out more than not having it on, I think. What do you guys think? Oh, Q? Okay, there you go. You get like 5 Qs because I was late. I'm sorry, team. What do you think? Is this better? What a scam. Guys, I'm not scam. I gave you 5 as reparations for my falsehoods. I just give you 6 now. Be happy. Be pleased with the bounty I provided you all. Why can't you just be happy? Luke, by the way, thanks so much for sharing the stream. I appreciate that. Team, the one thing I ask, of course, if you're enjoying the stream, please help me out by hitting the follow button. And if you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. Gets you cool little beaver emotes. Thank you, team. We're live Monday to Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. On the ground with all of you. Foul beasts. Marching forth with murderous intent. Why do they do this? We will never understand. Scientists will spend their entire lives breaking down the psychology of a zomboid and never figure out that answer. I demand a refund. Mods, let's refund empty user, please. Oh my god, you actually tried to do that to me? Fiend. What the hell? Travis, thanks so much for the rose. And Thomas, thanks so much for the heart me as well. I am actually, like, my reaction time right there, put me on some pro-level esports team. I swear to God. I swear to God I'm out here. Like, I am unrivaled in this regard. What do we have going on around the place, though? I think it's getting a little bit brighter, or maybe that's just my imagination. I'm not too sure. We did finally make it to this intersection, though. And there's a big old group of zomboids over there. Well, stealth is our mission, team. Stealth is our priority. We can even go into sneak mode, too. Or like Wii Sports. I actually love Wii Sports. I played Wii Sports Resort. What was your favorite game mode on Wii Sports Resort? I'm gonna be honest, for me, it's a tie. It's a three-way tie between basketball, ping pong, and then the plane minigame. Oh, but then you have sword fighting too. Oh no. I forgot about sword fighting, bro. Sword fighting, especially the one where it was like the survival mode where you had to march up the mountains or whatever and then fight everybody along the way. That is like the Wii's version of Dark Souls, I swear to God. I don't know, now I'm kind of conflicted a little bit. The plane one was just a lot of fun because I just did that for free roam. I really enjoyed just exploring the island. It kind of sucked that there was a timer on it. It was very annoying that you would always have like fuel and whatever that you had to keep track of or whatever. I think the timer was the worst thing about that entire game mode, to be honest. Okay, please don't harm me, sir. I'm just eating my tuna. Easy answer for my worst and least favorite one, though. Definitely the canoe. Did not enjoy the canoe minigame at all. Canoeing was boring. Canoeing was boring as hell. Oh my God, they're coming out of the trees again. That guy was a canoe fanboy right there. I loved the archery for the hidden targets. Oh yeah, hitting the fruits, right? You had to stab the fruits with the archery. Is the pitchfork always so deadly? The pitchfork is actually really good. We are only level 3 in... Actually, we're working on... Well, that's a lie. We are level almost 5 on spears, so... Wii Sports Resort was just crazy, though. The wakeboarding was fun. Wakeboarding was pretty nice as well. I wouldn't say that was in my top of the list, though, but it was enjoyable for sure. I'm gonna head out. Hey, thanks for the help. No worries. Hope to see you on the next stream. For anyone curious, we are live Monday to Thursday from 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, look at this little guy. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Canoeing is the banished game mode. I'm trying to think what... Oh. Okay. It was a cute game mode as well, but it was just not fun to play. The dog frisbee. Dog frisbee was lame. I'm sorry. Dog frisbee was not enjoyable. What was that, Bunny Wii game? Wait, that does sound vaguely familiar. Are you talking about like it was a Wii, like official Nintendo game that had bunnies? Or are you thinking of like the Rabbids? The Raging Rabbids. Would you ever play Wii Sports on Variety Night? I mean, team. I mean, listen. We do keep that Wii on me at all times, okay? So we theoretically could do a Wii Sports Night. I'm not opposed to that. I do have other games on my list, but we could maybe add that on for the back of the list at some point if you guys want. We could even... I don't even need to actually, like, play it on the Wii. We could just emulate it, and then I could do it in, like, actual proper 4K. Oh my God, though. The classic Wii with... Hold on. How do I... There we go. With the GameCube ports. And I modded that thing, too. You know it. With the GameCube little memory cards as well. I had the official, what was it called? The little headset you could buy from Nintendo just for Call of Duty. They literally made a headset for the Wii just for Call of Duty. And it was sick. It was sick. Bro was flexing the ports. They didn't do the ports for long, from what I remember. Having the ports team is actually kind of a big deal. Have you ever tried Dying Light? I have. Hold on, my kid. Okay. All right. What happened here? What happened here? My cable literally got tangled around the entire chair. The entire chair. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened at all, to be honest. I forgot they put Call of Duty on the Wii. Yeah, Call of Duty on Wii actually was pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. Call of Duty on the Wii was such a fun time. I played Black Ops on the Wii, and it was pretty much the full experience. I had the Wii version first, and then I moved over to the PS3 version, and the only thing that didn't go over to the Wii version was... The only zombie map you got was Kino, from what I remember. You didn't get Dead Ops, you didn't get 5, you didn't get any of the DLC. You didn't have the flamethrower attachment in multiplayer. And then I want to say there was like one weapon that was cut, but I can't remember, to be honest. I feel like there was something like missing. But other than that, it was like the full thing. And the graphics, like, don't get me wrong, they weren't great, but they weren't bad. All the maps were the same outside of the missing ones. Like, they didn't change anything to make it smaller or whatever. It ran pretty well. You aimed using the Wii remote too, so it was like actually pretty smooth and enjoyable. And in terms of cheating, this is going to shock you guys. I actually think I ran into more cheaters on the PS3 version than I did on the Wii. I think I ran into way more people modding the PS3 version than I did the Wii. The one exception to that is the zombies mode. I do remember running into modded lobbies a lot on Call of Duty Zombies on Wii. It was actually kind of crazy. I remember there was one round I played where we got up to like round 40 or 50 or some shit, and the only reason we did that is because this guy kept spawning us in nukes, and like he just gave us max money and like ray guns or whatever. And that was a fun round, but I remember having to leave to go eat dinner, and I just left the lobby. I don't know what ever happened to those people. What about that DS Call of Duty multiplayer? DS also, I mean, not as good. But the multiplayer, yeah, that multiplayer was fun as hell. That multiplayer was fun as hell. DS multiplayer just went fucking insane, team. DS multiplayer was on a whole nother league. Turn off the night vision really quick, please. There we go. Oh, it is still so dark out here. I'm exerted as hell, though. I might need to back out of this. We'll see. Oh my gosh. I think the best part of the DS... for me was the fact that you could literally like get a game and then your friends didn't need to own the game. You could just stream the game to their console. DS download play. I played so many games of Mario Kart that way. I played so many games of, I think, Call of Duty that way. I played this Pac-Man game that way. It was lit. Like, it was so good. Oh, they were cooking with the DS. They knew what they were doing, for sure. Big Daddy, by the way, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I miss the DS. Honestly, it was a better time then. The games were just more fun. Multiplayer was so much fun. It was that perfect era. I don't think we're ever going to get this again. It was that perfect era where, like, people were still super into technology and whatever, but they were still meeting up in person. So you wouldn't like play online, you wouldn't do Discord over, you would just bring your DS over to your friend's house and you would do DS download play that way. And I guess they were doing that previously with like LAN parties and whatnot, but like, it was so much more accessible. Lego Indiana Jones on DS. I had that on the PSP, and the PSP version was fantastic. I do remember that. The PS Vita was golden. I do remember the PS Vita as well. I didn't own a PS Vita. My friend did, and he said he loved it. But I do remember they kind of like dropped the ball with the Vita. Like, other than that one friend, I didn't remember anybody else who had a Vita. Everybody I knew had PSPs, like the normal PSP, but then they didn't have it. The DS really felt special. Yeah, it was sick. How do you use the night vision goggles? You need to make sure they have a battery in them. And you have the mod that allows you to use the night vision goggles. Because you can find the night vision goggles without actually like having the mod that activates them, if that makes sense. PSP was better than DS? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think it comes down to what experience were you looking for, to be honest. Delana, what did I just witness? Thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted subs on Twitch. Arden, Teton, 12 Urgy, Zinky, Winsanity, Othin, It's Not a Chicken, Mustache, Universales, and Barlow. If you're in chat, please be sure to thank Delana, Delana in chat, everybody else. That is extremely, extremely kind of you, and it helps out a ton. Thank you very much for that, Delana. My God. That is your 400th gifted sub. Are you serious? Wait, has Delana actually gifted 400 subs at this point? Oh my God. Delana, you are absolutely crazy for that. Thank you for that level of support. I had no idea that's how many you had done at this point. I know you were very supportive and all that, but I had no idea it was 400 at that point. Massive W, Delana, in chat team. That is a can of peas I will be eating. And there was also a hunting knife I will be taking. That is more than the days in the year. It's crazy. Thank you again, Delana. Give them a trophy for that. We might have something special actually on Sunday, team. We might have something special on Sunday. I need to rest up, though, for sure, because my character's getting a little tired. Maybe there's some food in here we could grab and eat really quick, too. Oh, well, we'll clear this out, too. Love your setup. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, man. On the ground with this buddy. Surely there's like a snack. Yeah, soda. There we go. Does soda give you energy? No, it just takes away your hunger, thirst, and happiness. Fair. I know the Baja Blast does improve my mood when I drink it. Hey, 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 hey. No need for that, okay? Have an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Oh, you get a Pepsi. Never mind. Yeah, you deserve to die, actually. Sorry. Any butter in here, perhaps? No, probably not. Who had Star Wars Battlefront 2? I had it on the PS2. I do remember there was like some sort of Battlefront game I had on my PSP, but I didn't really play it that much, oddly enough. I remember having fun with it, I just didn't really play it that often, from what I remember. What is back here? Oh, God. Yeah, we are very tired at this point. I need to rest up for a moment. Thank you for that, by the way, Poda. Oh, we're gonna shut that real quick for sure. Ooh, there's actually some gear back here. Radio, box of nails. Oh, God! Okay, just lock both of those and we'll be fine. Hand torch, I think we're fine. Thought this was gonna be more food, to be honest. That's okay. I have not played BPM. I think the games I spent the most time on my PSP were actually... One game that immediately comes to mind. This is gonna be kind of niche. I don't know how many of you are gonna know this game. Sims 2 Castaways on the PSP. Sims 2 Castaways. That game... Oh my gosh. Fantastic. So much fun. So much fun. It was great. I played it on PC a lot. It was such a fun game. Dude, that game just went insane. Best Sims game. It was so much fun, Crypto. I liked the aspect of like building your own house like from scratch. And like instead of relying on money or everything, you just rely more on like, you know, supplies you find and everything. I thought that was way more enjoyable. I played Sims 2 and made my Sims pass away. I mean, that's normal though. Like everybody did that. Everybody tortured their poor little Sims and made them, you know, go through torture dungeons or whatever. It's fine. It sucks that nested container is busted. Is it busted? I don't play with it typically. I didn't know it was bugged right now. Do you have a mod list on Steam? I do. It's linked on my Twitch view. Exclamation mods in chat. Is that a machete in your body? That's a bread knife, isn't it? It's gonna be a bread knife. What am I saying? It's gonna be a bread knife. Why am I even concerned or wondering about that? Where did this group of zomboids even come from? Like, where did they originate from? I feel like the game is just spawning them in now. All I want to do is work my way up the street and take back the land that Wayne rightfully owns. The zomboids are invading Wayne's world. And it's only Wayne's world. There is no room for sharing here. I do not have the time for this today. You actually did have a water bottle, though. I will take that. Yep, it was a bread knife, too. I knew it. I can just tell when I'm going to get fucked by this game. Do you remember Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare? I remember seeing it as a kid, but I never played it. I remember it being a meme. I remember it being a big meme at my school. By the way, Dot, thanks for the TikTok follow. I appreciate that, man. Welcome in. I feel like I've seen this dude before. Isn't he kind of big in the Zomboid community? I've been doing a lot of Zomboid content for a while. You might know me from, like, YouTube Shorts, perhaps. Welcome in, though. Plants vs. Zombies fun. I think the original game was really fun on iPhone. But then they did, like, all these spin-off games that I just didn't really care for, to be honest. Putting things in my nested bags crash it? It may have bugged. Yeah, maybe you're right. Unfortunately, I don't play with that mod, so I can't really comment on it, sadly. But no, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare was like an absolute meme in my school. Like, if people said they played that, like, I mean, not to be mean to anybody, but like, we were like, damn, they wouldn't let you play Call of Duty, huh? Like, that was our mindset at my school. It might be unfair, but you know what? That's how it was, okay? By the way, Sean Moist, thanks so much for the 40 bits on Twitch. I appreciate that. What are our goals today with Wayne? Try to get a new vehicle. We got basically jumped by the zomboids a while ago. So we're trying to get our car back now, but it's literally all the way, and I do mean all the way over here, and we have made it to what, like here? And then the zomboids are too massive in size to get past, so we have been fighting a losing battle this whole time. It's trying, though. We're trying. I'm gonna go back to bed, though. We'll sleep up. We'll rest. We'll go back out there. Continue fighting the good fight. And see if we can get our car. Everybody remember Flappy Bird? Oh my god. Flappy Bird? I remember when that game got deleted off the App Store. There were kids in my school that were showing off the fact they still had Flappy Bird installed on their phone. I remember there was this one kid in particular. He knew, like, one of his other friends who had Flappy Bird on his phone, and every day, I'm telling you, literally every day, he would be bugging this guy to get his phone so he could play Flappy Bird. I don't know, why did Flappy Bird get so popular, by the way? What made Flappy Bird so popular? Because I don't remember at this point. It wasn't a bad game. It was just like the most basic concept ever. Like, an experienced developer could have probably built that in 1 to 2 weeks. Realistically, maybe a day if they know exactly what they're doing. But it's just such a simple concept that just blew up for, like, no reason, I feel. It just all of a sudden was popular. By the way, Nature Spark, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Fun Run? I don't think I remember Fun Run. I remember Zombieville, bro. Holy shit. Zombieville? The fact people would get so angry when they lost and would smash their phones to pieces. I guess that maybe it was what it was. The frustration factor. If someone saw that you were doing good in Flappy Bird, you must have been like a god in their eyes. Finally made it to a stream. Raccoon! What's going on, man? Welcome in. Jetpack Joyride was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There's actually a YouTube video made by the Jetpack Joyride developers about how they made Jetpack Joyride, which is very interesting. If you guys enjoy Jetpack Joyride, you should go watch it, because it is a really interesting video. Flappy Bird was played by big YouTubers. I think PewDiePie did a video, but I thought PewDiePie did a video after it was like already kind of popular. I know it was a big deal when PewDiePie made a video on it, but I thought it was already popular before he made the video. Bro is so handsome, the music is so classy. We keep things professional here, alright? Please show me your CVs. Team, if you want to be a big bad beaver viewer, we don't just accept anybody. We only accept the best of the best. Please, provide me your resume. Tell me why you deserve to be watching my stream right now. We're flipping the script on you guys. I'm not going to sell myself to you. You're going to sell yourself to me. Anyways, back to talking about iPhone video games, right? Because I'm a yes voter, instant apply, instant accept. I'll see myself out there. Oh my god, if we're gonna talk about Flash games, bro, no. There's this one game in particular that kind of like sparked everything with me for Flash games. Kitty Cannon. Honestly, looking back on it, kind of a messed up game, but so much fun. You just launch the kitty out of a cannon and see how far you can make it go before it inevitably splats on the floor. It was a fantastic game. Fantastic concept, too. Sorry, I don't sell myself, especially be streamers gaslight. What have I gaslighted, though? What have I done to gaslight? Fruit Ninja? Was Fruit Ninja... I thought that was an iPhone game. I didn't think that was Flash. That was a great game, though. Dude, we are leveling up our spear skill like no one's business. I think I could repair my spear, too, if I have the duct tape for it. I might need to think about doing that now, though, before any more zomboids come over. Gonna lurk for a little bit, gotta work. No worries, Raccoon. I completely understand. Also, hello there, Becca. I remember that wild game. Dude, that game, there was something about it that was just so addictive. Even when you screwed up and you just immediately killed the kitty, like, it was just so much fun to watch the animations and all that. All the horrific ways you could accidentally get your kitty killed. That one zombie Flash game? What zombie Flash game are you thinking of? I don't think any of you are going to remember this game, but I'm gonna shoot my shot and see if anyone knows the name of this game. Do you guys remember the game? It was one of those, like, time crisis type shooters where it's like oh my god, excuse me. Can I tell my story and not be assaulted, please? Thank you. It was a game that took place in the White House. You were being attacked, like, by these, like, soldiers or whatever, and you had to, like, escape the White House. And it was like, you had to duck for cover to reload, and then you popped yourself back out, and it was like an on-rail shooter. I don't remember what that game was called, but I remember playing that a lot, and actually getting kind of scared by it. Like, it was actually a somewhat spooky game. Wait, do you remember that, Tile? Were you playing? Yes, you were playing as Bush! You were playing as the president! Yes! I googled Kitty Cannon, now I'm playing it. Do they still have a port of Kitty Cannon? Holy shit. Was it called The Last Stand? I don't remember what... We'll have to look it up towards the end. It might have... I think it was Bush. I think it was... I know for a fact I think you played as the president. That one top hat, by the way. Thanks for the 3 stream streak. Bear, thanks for the 7 stream streak. Appreciate that, Chief. Dude, Flash games were just insane. I miss the old internet. Honestly, everything was better. You know what? Wow, I must be getting old. Here I am complaining about the new modern gaming. Why do we have so many battle passes? You're telling me I need to type in my credit card number so I can purchase this in-game skin? What do you mean I need to be online to play my single-player game? Back in my day, you installed it on your hard drive and you pressed play. Oh my god. How are you just one-shotting everything? Our spear skill is actually pretty high right now. It's, well, not really. It's level 5, but either way, we have the pitchfork too, which is like the best spear in the entire game. Build 43 Battle Pass incoming. With the new Build 43 update for Project Zomboid, we're bringing the Zomboid Survivor Pass. Level up through 100 different tiers to collect unique... Oh my god. Alright, the Zomboids are very upset that I'm doing this character bit right now. I can't even have a joke in my stream anymore. Damn. Oh, look at that cute little pink bag you're holding onto, though. Actually, I think that bag sucks, now that I think about it. That bag might suck. We'll find out in a second, though. A can of peas I will take. That is food. Where's the bag? It's on this person. Oh, pink backpack. Actually, that is a decent bag. We'll take a look. Shuey, by the way, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber, welcome in. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I appreciate that immensely. Can anyone hit a Q real quick? There you go, buddy. You get a free Q just for being you, Crispy. Have you gotten the gold yet, Beaver? We have not gotten the gold yet, Sunken, but we actually should do that. I was actually saying a minute ago, kind of like the lore with Wayne. This is like this is like our next step with Wayne, I feel. This is like the obvious next step. This is lore that you guys haven't yet uncovered, so please be attentive as I describe the character background of our friend Wayne. Wayne, before World War III and before the nuclear apocalypse and all that, he was a big fan of Spiffos, okay? His favorite fast food chain. He remembers going there every weekend with his family, getting a nice little cheeseburger. If he got good grades, his family would take him there and get him an ice cream sundae as well. It was lovely for him. And now, he wants to go back there one more time. We're in Louisville, so we technically have the Spiffo HQ building we could go check out soon. So I think that's going to be our next step, is trying to take over once we get a vehicle and we have our main base kind of like in a much better spot. We're going to try and head over to the Spiffos HQ and turn it into a big base. I want to try and have that as like another FOB. I appreciate it, man. I need to head back to base, though. I feel like my game is lagging again, and I don't know why it's doing that. I might need to reboot the game real quick. Every once in a while, the game, you know, team, resource intensive, all right? We all know. It's like trying to run GTA 6 over here on like a PlayStation 3. Let me tell you. And it's not going to work out. So I might need to reboot the game, but we will see. Yeah, I feel like it's stuttering like crazy right now. Oh my god, there are so many zomboids on the road. They're just repopulating this road as I go back and forth. I'm glad I'm taking the time to run back, though, to my house, because it's not going to be good when we get back there. We'll hold them off at the gate. Oh, okay, I was about to say, where's my gate? There we go. Is loot rare in this run? It's extremely rare to insanely rare, I think. Oh, there they are. Could it be? Is that the big bad beaver, Michael? Your eyes are deceiving you. It is not big bad beaver. It is instead corporate beaver. Hello there. My name is corporate beaver. I've fooled you all this whole time. By dressing up in this red robe rather than my normal suit and tie, you will have no idea that it was me. Now it is time to do a humorous and hilarious chuckle. Ha ha ha. Very good. While I have your attention now, team, did I remind you that we have an exciting new 401k offering for employees here? And let me introduce you guys to our new line of Big Bad Beaver NFTs. I did not mean to open up both of these doors, damn it. Actually, we could turn on the generator, though. It feels like the stutter got better, too. Maybe it's fine. Well, I say that and then it stutters again, so maybe it did not. Did Wayne lose his car? Oh, yes, he did. Wayne lost both of his cars, in fact, so he's trying to get them back. Thomas, by the way, thanks so much for the 3 tiny dinies. I appreciate that. I would buy a Big Bad Beaver NFT? Well, you are one of few, team. I'll tell you that much. Let me fill up. Do I need water? I don't think I do. Actually, I do. Oh, is someone banging on something? Yep, someone is banging on something. Who is doing that? Dude, how'd they even get in? I locked that door, did I not? Wait a second. If they're inside, then that means... Oh, no! What random wall did they break down? Show me where you got in. Show me. Take me over. Is it over here? Is it a random wall over here? Wait, how did you guys get in? Wait, I'm so confused now. Wait, what the wait, how did they get in? Oh my god, that's how! That's how! There's more of them. Push! Okay, well, I guess we found how they breached, at least somewhat. Not really. I don't know where those two came from, but we'll work on that, I guess. Come here. Oh yeah, we need to reboot the game too. We need to reboot. Dubious beings they are. Why did I read that like I'm fucking... Oh, okay. Well, that definitely would explain it, how they got in. Okay. We'll just shut that. Perfect. And then this wall is good. That would explain exactly how they got in. Okay. Anyways, what I was going to say is, like, I read that message as Yoda. Every once in a while, I read certain messages like Yoda. Ah, Yoda, I am. Reboot the game? I must. Sorry. Now I'm imagining, like, fucking Yoda and Carl Weezer having a conversation together. It's like, what the fuck? Is this multiplayer or single player? This is single player right now. If their credit score was high enough, would you consider a Zomboid roommate? Probably not, because they're probably not going to be very clean. That's my issue. What up there, Julia, by the way? It was destined that way. We need Carl Weezer. Hello there, Mr. Yoda. Yes, I am trying to become a Jedi now. Would you be able to help me with that? Yes, young Padawan. Master the Force, you must. Now, does that mean I have to give up the croissants? Because I'm really partial to the croissants. I can't do it. Fat, you are. Jedi, you are not. Is there any fat Jedi? I don't think there are. Oh, is this deadly fog? This seems like normal fog. I think this is normal fog. I think we're fine. Why don't we work on the base a little bit here, though, since we're already here. Almost day 20. In fact, team, it is about to be day 20. Yes, voters are about to see a major W. So you know what? I guess with that knowledge, we will now hold off from doing any sort of movements. We'll just clean up around the base. We've been fighting for 2 days straight. All right, the no voters have had their chance. We nearly died like what, twice, kind of. I just want to clean up all of these weeds growing on the sidewalk and everything. Oh, well, that's normal rain. That's fine. As long as it's not acid rain, we're okay. No voters feeling the plunge. And the no voters, Booch, you were here for this. They had to start bartering with me to pay me off to kill Wayne. It's sad to see. It's so sad to see. It's so sad to see. Thomas, by the way, thanks so much again for the extra tiny dinies, by the way. I missed that. I'm so sorry. But I do love the tiny dinies. They are very, very kind. By the way, Rafi, thanks for the 7 stream streak. How are you doing, man? Welcome in. What is your price, Beav? We're starting the bidding at 100k. 100k bits, team. 100K is the minimum we're going to have to look at, okay? But it's probably going to need to be higher. Just being honest, all right? Corporate Beaver, he has a lot of expectations, all right? The shareholders, they've been upset with him, all right? We have not been maximizing shareholder value in the ways we need to be doing it. So, you know, gotta work on that a little bit. Only you can save our quarter team. Please. How much in real life money for Wayne's life? Yeah, 100K bits. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought I just saw the grass come back for a second. I was like, what the hell? That is on the rooftop across the way. This is good for our rain collectors, though. This will be nice. This will be very, very good. How do you get rid of fever? You need to rest up and just kind of let it work its way out. Keep yourself cool. Don't do anything too extensive. And also try to stay well fed if you can, too. Didn't someone name your character Shark for 100K 5 channel? I think that was only 58 channel points. How excited are you for Build 42? Team, I am absolutely looking forward to Build 42. Like, Build 42, I want to drop now. Bebo, by the way. What's going on, Bebo? Welcome in. How is the Bebo doing this fine day? What has the Bebo been up to? Tell me everything. What is that? I don't like the way those puddles are forming. That's kind of weird. I don't like that. Anyways. Haven't played Project Zomboid in a while. What's Build 42? It's going to be the next big update galaxy to the game. It's going to be the next big update. It's going to be adding animals. It's going to be adding lighting changes. It's going to be adding FPS improvements. It's going to be adding network improvements. It's going to be doing new crafting updates, basements, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm up to your mom. Yep, mods ban him. Get him out. Perma. Yep. We're not tolerating that one today, team. I'm trolling. Don't actually do it. But I could. I could if I wanted. You know. I could just be like, you know. But I'm not going to. Beaver acting like K. So I keep seeing TikToks of him every now and then. Whenever I go to upload new stuff. He just bans everybody immediately. You know what? I kind of respect it a little bit. You know what? He doesn't take any nonsense. I can get behind that a little bit. Is my music playing, by the way? Oh, my music is playing, just on like a silent part. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna go boom. Dictatorship Beaver. It's been known for a while, team. Yeah, it's coming out soon, I believe, Galaxy. We don't have an exact date, but they said that this year, and from what I understand, we might be getting a beta in, like, summertime. So, could be really cool. We'll see. How does the Zoom 360 mod work for you? You have to overwrite files. You can't just install it. It downloads a workshop file for you, and you have to go in and manually replace the files in your game file with what it downloads for you. So if you don't do that, you won't be able to do the Zoom like I do. This will make some good background sound to do homework too. Welcome, and Marcy. Hopefully the homework isn't going too bad. We'll lock up. By the way, 2 months, 20 days. Congratulations to the yes voters. And thank you, High Peak Walker, for the Prime Gaming sub. First time driver, welcome in. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Very, very kind of you. What is your opinion on Canada and their weird faces? What does that even mean? I don't think I know what that means. Oh my god, what a great tax fact. Nubman, by the way, thanks for the 45 stream streak. Appreciate that. I do believe the developers when they say 2024. I mean, listen. The game is in a weird spot right now. I feel like the game itself is fine. But I feel like there's some weird bugs every now and then with this game that I feel like at this point probably should have been patched. Like, it's almost surprising that they haven't gone ahead and done some sort of, like, just simple patch, you know, to the game. But I also am someone who prefers, personally at least, just getting one giant update, even if it takes a long time, that just adds so much. Because from the sounds of it, it sounds like the next update isn't just going to be like a new version update. It's going to be like a new, like, whole thing. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, South Park. Okay, I didn't know what you were referring to. I have not watched South Park in years, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that's what you were referring to. Now that makes more sense. At the first, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I was a little concerned, to be honest. But now you say South Park, that makes much more sense. What are you wanting the most? FPS and netcode improvements, and then also animals. Like, that's what I'm most excited for. That is what I am most excited for. All right, we're going to take a little nap. And then hopefully the rain will be done. And then when we wake up, we are just charging into battle team. All right? We are going into the depths of Mordor. What is that called? I'm trying to do the Lord of the... I know nothing about Lord of the Rings. But what's that one little part of the movie where they all charge into battle? They come up above the hill and they're like, ah, yes, I am the wizard. And they all charge and they fight the orcs. Like, that's going to be me in a moment because I need a vehicle, let me tell you. Full box of cereal down the throat it goes. How's the weight looking? Stable at 76. Could be better, gonna be honest. Michael, by the way, thanks for the TikTok gifts, by the way. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Don't. There we go. Don't open that up. The Ride of the Roahim? Yeah. That. Exactly. Just what I was thinking of, Mercury. Oh my god, you're scaring me. What effect does weight have on your character? If you are over encumbered, like I am now, you will see on the side this little, like, heavy load icon. And that will impact your swing speed and attacks, and also your endurance. So you'll lose endurance quicker if you are over encumbered. So I might want to try and tweak that a little bit. Screwdriver can go away. What else am I carrying? Oh, I picked up the gas canister. That's why. We have a lot of batteries on it, so I could probably offload. I'm going to get rid of the cowboy hat. We don't need that at this point. Shotgun shells. Oh, the backpack. Yeah, that's 2 pounds for some reason. I don't know why that is the case. We'll put that there. Best tip for leveling up strength? Honestly, it is just an annoying grind. I wouldn't have, like... I feel like I'm not the best person to answer that question, to be honest. But genuinely just doing, like, the exercises every night before you go to bed is, like, probably the best way to do it. I had an error on a save that you worked hard on that can't be opened anymore. Was it because of a mod? Or just an update? Because I've had an issue where one of my playthroughs, when they were still, like, updating Build 41, was, like, really early in their life cycle, they pushed an update that made my playthrough break. And I was like I wasn't that far in, to be fair. It was only like a couple weeks, but I was still pissed. And the only fix for that was like downgrading my game again, which I did not want to do. No mods. I'm going to be honest. The save file might have just gotten corrupted then. I would Google, like, if you could, you might be able to check your console. Or maybe you can check, like, the save file itself to see if there's, like, a file that looks really odd. What is that guy doing? What was that? Did you guys just see that guy? He was, like, corrupted. His body was, like, twisted in half. By the way, what up, Lida? Welcome in. What is the plan for today? Get a car. We are working our way up this street so we can get a vehicle. Actually, you know what I'm just realizing? We have this taxi right here. This handy-dandy taxi. Oh, God. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I did not know there were going to be 5 more down here. God damn it. That's fine. The spear takes care of them. How is our spear skill? Looking good. I'm actually shocked. I'm enjoying the spear. Did I just hear somebody? I guess not. Okay. We'll add in gasoline. I do not want them to add pets solely for that reason, Sippin. I do not want to have a playthrough where I have a pet and then I lose that pet because of the zomboids. Although, from what I understand right now, from what I've heard on like the blog post or whatever, it doesn't sound like the zombies are going to go after animals, which I actually like. Like, it seems like the zombies are going to ignore animals for the most part, from what I saw. Alright, well, we technically have a car now. It's not a great car, but it is a car. And it does drive, and it goes from point A to point B. And that's all a car has to do. I would like to get my other car and all the gear we had in it, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. No, I would actually fully be against zombie animals too. I do not want zombie animals. I feel like that's going to be so annoying to fight. Can you imagine if you're already fighting like one crawler and then like a normal zombie and then all of a sudden behind you like a zombie wolf comes out of nowhere? Like, I would be furious, to be honest. I would be furious. Oh, is that deadly fog? Hold on. Am I hearing... Yep, okay. Yep, the earthly howls of the undead are appearing, team. How lovely. Best advice for clearing out Louisville, you have to be very active with it. If you even let up for a single day, they will recuperate, as you can see from the streets. This used to be clear. Okay, well, they definitely... Oh, my car is dead again. Don't know if that's from the fog or what. I think the fog maybe impacts the vehicles. I'm not too sure. Oh, Delana wants a queue. In the van, of course. The car is working again, though, so that's fine. We're going to drive away a little bit. I found M16, my aim is only level 5. That actually should be fine, I think, for M16s, no? It's not going to be the best, but it should be okay. Oh, dude, with this rain, it's actually kind of scary. Like, the fog is actually pretty scary with the rain. Oh, they are active as hell. It's definitely making them more active. The fog is definitely making the zombies more active, I feel. Like, that, it might be placebo, but I feel like it's happening. Okay, I made it all the way back to my base, which I'm not... Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Okay. Well, we will do the rain dance to make it go away. Yep, this is the rain dance team. Perfect. Oh, he's actually getting down with it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. I love that video so much. If you know how to kill, of course. Why don't you upload more on YouTube? It simply comes down to time, team. I would really love to do a bunch of YouTube videos, like long-form content. Sadly, because of my job, I just don't have the opportunity to edit a bunch. And since I try to do a lot of YouTube shorts, like, that kind of ends up eating up all my time. My garden fork is about to break, too. Thank you, by the way, Zoe, for the follow on TikTok, by the way. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, they are coming down the roadway. This thunderstorm is actually very spooky. How fitting, though. Oh, there it goes. Tara, by the way, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. What do you do for a living? I work for a startup company called Rhythm. I work on their social media team, oddly enough. So, yeah. Well, you've already been repaired once. You know what? I think it's time to lay you to rest, buddy. We will hold a eulogy for my garden fork. Do you have anything to say about our garden fork? It's so sad. We're gonna edit in some nice little, like, violin sad music playing. What do you have to say about our garden fork? Very kind. Very kind of you to say that. I think the garden fork would want me to stomp your skull in. I do it all for you, garden fork. Alright, back to work. Let's get a little water. Our guy's a little thirsty. A thirsty little being, after all. Put away the gas canister. Damn, this thunderstorm is pretty bad. Not a great thunderstorm, but that's okay. I like the thunder sound, though. By the way, thank you as well, Eduardo, for the follow on TikTok. Welcome in. If you're enjoying the stream, the one thing I ask, please hit the follow button. And if you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. It's cool little beaver emotes and a fancy little badge next to your name in chat. And we are live Monday through Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We're actually going to be doing a stream on Sunday. Okay, well, I didn't even see those guys. We're going to be doing a stream on Sunday as well, which is going to be a birthday stream, oddly enough. It's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm going to be doing some Zomboids. You guys will get to control the game. You'll control the Zomboids. And we'll probably end up playing another game after we're done with Zomboids. Or maybe we do some ROK. It just depends. Oh, yeah, they are out here, though, team. How do we rate Subway sandwiches and cookies? Not a fan of the cookies, which might be controversial, but big fan of the meatball sub. Big supporter of the meatball sub, in fact. Meatball sub aficionado. I am an enjoyer of the meatball sub. Oh no. See, the pitchfork was one tapping every single time. And this is like two tapping. Which is not terrible. It's not the end of the world. But I did prefer the one taps. It was much more efficient. There we go. Look at the little pie on his shirt. How cute. Love the meatball sub. You have to get. Here's the setup, team. Here's the setup. You go get the meatball sub. You get Italian urban cheese bread. You get it toasted. You get no cheese, no toppings. It's just the meatballs and the marinara. And that is it. And I'm telling you, it is fantastic. It is fantastic. It's just toasted bread and meatballs. It's so good. No cheese, team. Zero cheese. No, it's not an unsub type moment. Team, I already have the cheese. The cheese comes from the Italian urban cheese bread. The Italian urban cheese bread has cheese in the name. It's in there. Cheese. Italian herb and cheese. That's just seasoning cheese, but it's cheese nonetheless. What, are we going to overdose on the cheese now, team? What the fuck are we talking about? It is a dark day indeed when you know your chat is trying to tell you to eat more cheese. Never enough cheese? Tell that to the 82 people who die every day from too much cheese. Cheese poisoning is a real issue in America, team. And none of you take it serious. I'm disgusted. As I'm with these Zomboids, though. Opinion on Subway haters? Are there Subway haters out there? I mean, I don't love all of their sandwiches, but I feel like it's your sandwich. Like, you make the sandwich. So unless you just don't like the base ingredients they have, like, if you don't like the sandwich, you are the one to blame. Because you made the sandwich. My birthday is on March 24th. Happy birthday as well. I will gladly give my life for cheese. See, that is where we differ. I enjoy living. And even though I like cheese, not enough to do it. Quiznos was better than Subway, but they disappeared. Yeah, they destroyed their company, Sanyan. They destroyed their company. It's actually insane. I watched a full... By the way, I'm going to put back on our music. I watched a full video on the death of Quiznos, and they, like... It's actually criminal how bad they fumbled the bag. It's incredible. My 13-year-long favorite is the meatball sub, Italian urban cheese, provolone, toasted with black olives, tomatoes, and sweet onion teriyaki sauce. That's all you want, but it slaps. Honestly, the meatball sub is like the best offering they have. The meatball sub is probably one of the best base products that Subway has to offer. Okay? I've seen some people say they really like, you know, the turkey or the normal roast beef or whatever. It's the meatball for me. It's got to be the meatball. Tuna sub is better than meatball? I cannot confirm that. That guy had a rifle, by the way. All right, you know what? Bring them over here because I want to grab that rifle, and that's going to be too many zomboids. By the way, Travis, thanks so much for the donut on TikTok. That makes me want to eat a donut. I actually have a box of donuts downstairs. I am a fat slob that weighs 154 pounds and is also 6'7". Oh my god, they're flanking. My alarm is beeping. The zomboids are heaving. There's ketchup on his sweater. I can't freestyle, team. I don't have that lyricism in me. Oh my god, he's close. What, are you trying to give me a back massage? I don't want any sort of, like... What on earth am I witnessing right now? The Subway tuna has been proven to not be tuna. Is that true? What would you do if 500 zombies just appeared behind your back? Cry. Not be happy. You look more like you're 5'12". I'm promising you, I'm 6'7". Ooh, congratulations on that. I definitely have to gain weight too. Like, it's actually a problem for me. I think with where I'm at, like, a healthy weight minimum is like around 160 technically. But I don't know. What would you do if I got bitten? Go to bed. Turn off the game and go to bed is what I would do. At that point, the frustration levels, like, what is a beaver supposed to do other than give up? It's kind of like that classic screenshot from Detroit Become Human, where it's literally, what's his name? The robot, he's holding the gun, and he's just looking, and it's like, his two options are give up or suicide. It's like, well, yep, that's me. Oh, dear God, please don't. How many did I just draw over? Where did they all, like, I swear to you, they're just appearing. Like, they weren't here 2 minutes ago. They were not here 2 minutes ago. They're just coming out of nowhere for no reason to do evil things that I don't like. And now my character's getting tired and he's getting exerted and he can't swing. You want a little blankie? You want to go sleepy mode? You can go perma sleepy mode if you become a zomboid. That works out. I might have to use the firearm, which scares me. In this scenario, I might have to actually pull out a I'm doing it. I don't care if this makes it worse. I just can't physically allow myself to lose in this situation. I never even grabbed this guy's gun. And now I don't even know where his gear... Oh, wasn't he up here? He was up here. He had an M24. That is actually gorgeous to witness. I like that. Where's my car, by the way? Where did I park my car? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna go back into our car, go home. Apparently, he's a sleepy little guy, so we gotta go rest up and come back another time. Because he can't take the heat right now. There we go. All right, yep, look at that. Wouldn't be able to do that with the crowbar right now. All right, cool. Well, anybody that gets in my way at this point, we're just running through them. I'd love to see that another horde is joining the group as well. Great. Feels really good. Let's try not to flip the car as well, if we can. Okay. That's fine. Oh, is there a friend over by the door? He is over by the door. Let's go on the ground, please. Thank you. Okay. We'll shut the door, and we'll be fine. I'm gonna shut off the engine so I don't waste the battery or gasoline. And we'll deal with this in the morning. I don't know how this guy got in. I'm once again confused on how they're getting into my base. Is there a wall that is, like, broken? Did you sneak in while it was closed? Or... I have no idea how they're getting in. I don't know how they're doing this. Either way, it is a problem for future Beaver. They can open the gates, but I don't think they can open it like the way they're doing it, you know? They are paratrooping in. There's 2 broken walls? Wait, where are the broken walls? Wait. Where are the broken walls? Down here? No, the walls are fine over here. What is the best server to play on first this game? I'm gonna be honest, I would do single player. Or just host your own with friends. I would not jump into a public server. Because a lot of the public servers are not really good for first-time players. They are rough to play on. I don't even play in the public servers, to be honest. By the way, Emperor, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. You brought me to buy Project Zomboid, and I love it. But it has a huge learning curve. It does have a learning curve. It's tough, but it is so rewarding to play. 614 Beast, by the way, thanks for the follow. Thank you as well, Young, for the follow on TikTok. Worth buying this game. I would give this game right now, Ricardo, a solid 8 out of 10. It is definitely the best zombie survival game if you are solely wanting like PvE. If you're more focused on PvP, you're probably going to end up enjoying DayZ more, because right now PvP in Zomboid kind of sucks. Although we're working on a big project to make it more compelling, of course. But nah, it's really good. The reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is, number one, there's some bugs, and honestly, for how this game looks and how it, plays, there are some times where, frankly, the performance in the game doesn't deserve to be like 20 frames a second, in my opinion. It doesn't deserve to be that low, yet it is that low. Second reason, the netcode, pretty buggy. Pretty buggy. As I've learned extensively from making a multiplayer mod now, it is not the best. So they're focusing on improving that in build 42, which I'm happy about, but right now there are some like really weird glitches that can happen if you are not prepared. But outside of that, if you're just doing single player and you're mostly focused on the zombies, I think it is it is the best zombie game out there right now if you're just looking for like survival stuff. That is my opinion, team. And that's another thing too, like Sippin brings up, you can completely customize the game through sandbox settings, so if there's any part of the game that you hate, you could probably tweak it. And if you can't tweak it through sandbox settings, there's probably a mod to change it. Like, every single bit of this game is configurable. If I wanted, I could make it so that books take, like, 2 minutes to read in-game. Like, rather than I have to sit down and waste all this time reading a book. Like, I could do that if I wanted. I could give myself more points for character creation screens. I could do, can't become infected anymore. I could do so much stuff. Why is there a couch in my bookshelf? I don't know what that's all about. Anyways, let's go see if we can work on clearing out that horde. I think today is the last day we will prioritize Oh, weapon? Thank you. Where are you right now? Louisville. We're going towards the main road, towards the bridge. Glasses give you better field of vision. If you're short-sighted, they do. It'll negate the debuff that short-sighted gives you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Play with the only cure mod. I got bit on the arm, and I relog, and it's back, and no infection in sight. It's a coincidence, just luck. Probably both. I think you got super lucky with the game saving in a weird spot. Are you multi-streaming to TikTok right now? We are indeed, yes. I multi-stream to Twitch and TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, you want to watch on Twitch, you're more than welcome to. But thank you very much, Coper, for the follow on TikTok. Just got into Zomboid, definitely a great game. It is very, very fun. I'm enjoying the game a lot. I think a robe company needs to sponsor you more with the amazing comfiness. Guys, listen, I'm not against sponsorships, okay? We just recently did one with AMC and The Walking Dead, which was insane that we managed to do that. But like, I don't typically, like, on the real, I don't typically go after like sponsorships because I have the job. If I were trying to do streaming full time, I probably would have to do a lot more sponsorships, and a lot of sponsorships I wouldn't want to end up doing. What does that a spaz? Hold the phone. Oh, that was M500, wasn't it? I couldn't tell. I saw like a really weird stock. That might be M500, but it might also be spaz. Please be spaz. No, it's M500. God damn it. That's okay though. I blocked a former friend for pandering sponsorships. Yeah, there's a lot of sponsorships I get offered that, like, honestly, I'm not into. I'm not against doing a sponsorship. It just needs to make sense for me and my brand and, you know, our community, I think. Like, if it's something I know you guys aren't going to care about, like, I'm not going to do it. Walking Dead. They let us check out the trailer for The Ones Who Lived that is currently out. By the way, AMC, you can go purchase. Tell them Beaver sent you, okay? What up there, bro? How are you doing? Yeah, we just recently we did a sponsorship with AMC. They let us check out the tutorial, or not the tutorial, the trailer for The Ones Who Live, which was very, very cool. We got to watch the trailer on stream and talk about it for a minute or two. Do you not think that chat would be interested in 10% off for Clash of Clans Kingdoms? Okay, guys, how many in chat? If I were to do a Raid Shadow Legends ad, would be fine with that. Let's run a poll, too, if you want. This game should have side quests. That's coming in the future. Build 43 is going to have, like, questing, kind of. I would immediately tier 3 subscribe. Perfect. Perfect. I would unfollow 100%. Yeah, that's the thing. I think they have reached out like 3 or 4 different times at this point to try and do some sort of segment. But I feel like a lot of the deals, not only am I just not interested in, but they also are kind of predatory. Like, I feel like that's something not a lot of streamers bring up when they do this type of stuff. But like a lot of these deals are like, you need 60 people to download our game and get to this level in the game so you can actually receive the money that we promised we would give you in the contract. And it's like, well, that sounds like a lot of work for very little. Please, we need all the free-to-play games, ads, Beaver, every single one. Team? Oh boy, do I have a game for you then. It is called Beeves on a Phone, okay? You collect beavers, and you raise them in your dam, and you have to keep them fed, and you have to water them, and you have to keep them happy by playing games with them and giving some wood to gnaw on every now and then, okay? And if they go sad, they leave the dam. And then you have to pay $9.99 to have it come back to your house. But thank you very much for the 100 bits. And thank you, Num, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Team, the one thing that brings me endless joy in my life is seeing a new follower appear. Thank you very much for that. That is the only thing that brings comfort to my empty, lawless land. Wayne is suffering right now. The double wide, Y-angle movement here of the Zomboids, I'm fucking disgusted with. I just can't win. There's no win scenario for Wayne today. I will take down 1. 10 more will take their place. There is no comfort. There is no end. That's fine. Ellie, by the way. Greg, thanks for following on TikTok as well. Michael, thanks for TikTok as well. Oh, no, they're very shady. I'm not going to lie. I mean, listen, if a streamer takes the deal, that is completely up to them. And I think it's fine if streamers do sponsorships. It's just, for me, I don't think it makes sense. That's all I'll say. What up there, Pixel? Have you ever thought about playing and streaming Timberborn? You know what's crazy? I'm going to, after we get rid of this little group of zomboids here, team, I can show you all really quick something. I can show you all something very, very quick. Can I? There we go. No. All right. Are we done now? I sense no danger. We're taking a momentary reprieve to look at something, team. If you go to my Discord, there we go. Discord work. Oh, I'm leaking. I'm not leaking. Never mind. I thought I was leaking. I was like, yep, it's over. We're fine. If you go to other stuff, though, I have a list of games that I'm going to be checking out over the next 2 months on our Monday streams, which, if you don't know, Monday is like my variety night. I do whatever I want on Monday. Sims 4, I have some really funny ideas for that. We are going to be doing either 1 to 2 weeks straight of doing nothing but other zombie survival games. So it's going to be, each day is like a different zombie game, essentially. DayZ is on the books. 7 Days to Die is probably something we check out. Humanity is definitely on the list. Maybe State of Decay, maybe Unturned, maybe other games if we look into anything. Timberborn is on my list for that. We're going to be playing that at some point. Again, this is all planned over the next 2 months, so we'll see. You missed a Q, Beaver? Oh, dear. Hello there, like 200 ads. We are going to be going back to RimWorld. I do also plan on trying CDDA. I'm going to be honest, out of all the games on this list, I'll just say this. Cataclysm's Dark Days Ahead. I don't know what this is, and this seems very intimidating. Like, I don't know what that was. like I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this might be the one game on the list that I end up not enjoying. After looking at, like, it seems interesting, but this also seems like a lot. This is a lot, like, that, I don't know, like, is that a map? Yeah, I don't know about this. Like, we're going to try it. I'll give it a shot, because I know some of you have wanted me to check this out. I'm going to go in with an open mind. Concerns are mounting, though, about this game. I'll just say that. I'm going in already overwhelmed just looking at these screens. Like, what is happening there? I don't know. I see you did actually redeem a Q, like Tuner Dad, so I will give you your Q. But yeah, you can take a look at the full list. We're going to be doing Subnautica for a night, and probably Sunken Land, and a couple other games. So hopefully you guys are excited. I want to keep doing more variety stuff, but, you know, it's tough. Look into possible... Oh, you can customize the game graphics? Okay, that might be a little better then. It'll pique my curiosity. I mean, it's piqued mine for sure. Like, it looks very... Like, I've always seen CDDA, for me to be curious, in the Zomboid game mode. Oh my god, what have I done? Where am I? Hello? Oh, we're back. Okay. I accidentally... Did I just run an ad? Oh, right, I never queued. Okay. You get, like, 5 seconds of queues. Did I run an ad? No, I did not. Okay. I accidentally, when I got into the game, I accidentally moved my cursor and I went into the Twitch window and I thought I pressed run an ad for a second. I was like, oh shit. Well, I made $1 right there. Started playing, but I feel like I'm struggling. Any beginner tips or servers to play on? Check out my pinned post on TikTok. Goes over everything I'd recommend to a brand new player if you're brand new. If you're finding the game difficult, hopefully it helps you out. Well, you paid 10,000 shards for it, Dad, so I want to make sure you get it, okay? I want to make sure you get it. It is a rainy day out here. Although I will say, I don't know when you queued, but this, even after 5 seconds of queuing, you only get 1 zomboid off of that. So kind of a low value queue, but it is what it is. Pog, Tato, what's going on? What is your long blunt level right now? Let's take a look. I think it's level 5. It is indeed level 5, going on level 6. Working on that. Not close at all, but making progress over time. Your poor character's not feeling great. I ignore, like, all of the red icons appearing on my screen. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh. Okay, we might be getting a cold from the rain. Yeah, I think we're getting a cold. Maybe we head back. Maybe you're right. Maybe we do that, Smellin. How are you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Hope I'm saying the name correctly, by the way. Oh, God. You know what? I deal with these couple, and then we dip. I just want to go in my car and go home. Go home, go bed. Go home, go bed. Yep. Go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't love that. This was supposed to be simple. This has become anything but simple now. You find one, 10 more take their place. They're Hydra's team. What have I told you? They're like the old ancient dragons of ancient times. We have murdered an immense amount of Zomboids Millennium, all in the name of trying to get a vehicle. Like, we have spent literally all day today doing nothing but bonking Zomboids in the face with a crowbar or a pitchfork. All in the name of just trying to get a car that we left behind a little while ago. And I don't, like, I can't, I don't know. You had a... That guy had a cast can. Oh my god. I think it was empty, but still. Alright, this is not the time to play with me. There we go. Good job, car. By the way, Time Dits, thanks for the follow on Twitch. And thank you, Zach God, as well. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Let's slowly drive on out. Gotta make sure your headlights are enabled when you're driving in the rain. Oh my god. Huh! I nearly crashed right into the gate. What map is this? The normal vanilla map we just have 10 years later enabled. We're playing with 10 years later enabled team, so it's gonna look a little weird. Bit of lag. Is anybody else lagging on TikTok? By the way, user, thanks for follow on TikTok as well. Oh, wait, we need to check and see how they're getting into my house. Did they, like, open up one of the walls or something? Or maybe the door? Oh. You know what? He just wants to leave. He's like a cat, dude. Oh, he's just like a cat. He wants to leave. He wants to get out. Is there anyone behind me? No. I'm actually incredibly confused how you got in here. He's just staring at the door. He's so... if I open the door for him, he's not... Like, he's just gonna come right back in. He is simply roaming. Yo, Quailmans, by the way. Thanks so much for the Prime Gaming sub. First time, Trevor. Welcome in. I appreciate that. You get to decide this man's fate now. Just for that, Revenge. Do we allow him to be free out in the wilderness, or do we murder him? Let me know, Revenge. Okay? Let me know. Just while you were driving, it was an in-game bug? Oh, okay. Free the man. Leave him. Guys, I can't leave him. He's in my area. He's in my dominion. Murder? Okay, say less. Yep. Hello. Oh, I know. It's so hard being a zomboid. Alright, and just to add insult to injury. Alright, nice work overall. Ozone, thanks so much for the 45 stream, by the way. When will we be doing that good old Subnautica stream? It is planned within the next 2 months, team. Next Monday stream... Why is that door open? That doesn't seem good. Oh, we're dying of thirst, by the way. So we should probably fix that. Water. There you go. Have a full water bottle. What is your name of the character who's lived the longest? Harold, team. Harold is our champion. Oh, I guess we're no longer queasy. Maybe it was corpse sickness that was doing it to us. Posted no soliciting sign. Well, we do have like an army property sign and like a whole bunch of stuff, but we'll see. Well, maybe we get some more stuff. I don't know. I appreciate all the support tonight, though, team. You are all incredible. Travis with the tiny donny as well. Thank you for that. Those moodles are awfully red. Guys, the red just means that he's been hard at work. And that's a good sign. Hard at work means goals are being accomplished. Green means he's being lazy, okay? We don't want him to be lazy, do we? I think we want to see him do good things. Oh, was it Queasy from driving, Becca? Air out the base, it'd be smelling. I feel like the base actually would be smelling really nice with all the plants in it. Nice little earthly, mossy smell. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. The smell you get, by the way, when it is like the first rain of spring, that's genuinely like the best feeling in the entire world. That first rainstorm where it's like all of the mulch and all the grass, like, oh my god. It is gorgeous. It is actually fantastic. Have a stick of gum now. In fact, why don't we do some fishing? We need worms, though. I need worms. Do I have a trowel? Hold on. I have things I must complete. I need a trowel. I'm also going to put away the pistol. I don't need 2 pistols. I would like to get an MK2 silenced, though, if we could. That would be sick to have for the base. Where's a trowel? A shovel might work, actually. That'll do it. And that called Petrichor? What is Petrichor? It's the earthly scent produced when rain falls on dry soil. Oh my god, it is. You are right. The ethereal fluid that is the blood of the gods in Greek mythology. Okay, I don't know. I don't think that's correct. But finish my homework. Gonna stick around for about an hour before I go to sleep. No worries. I completely understand. I appreciate you chilling, Marcy. Alright, let me shut this. Let's go just dig up some worms real quick. I will also murder these people. Don't like them in my sight. Yep. There we go. Anybody else? Oh, that guy is still unaware. There's actually a couple zomboids in this area, though, so I need to be a little bit careful about that. We should purify up that water, too, in a minute. We'll figure it out later, though. Can we bet on the fishing size? No, unfortunately we can't, because we have multiple... You cannot have multiple predictions going at a time. So we would have to, like, cancel the current prediction, which I do not want to do. Is that it? Are we done? I'm going to assume the answer to that question is yes. So now it is just a matter of getting the dirt. Dig furrows. Actually, that's going to look really ugly if we dig them over there. Why don't we go, like, around the corner? Like, over here, maybe, to dig the furrows. That'll look better. And then our chance of getting worms is much higher. Okay, that's fine. The rain has been shut off, team. That's okay. I wasn't ready for that one. Best pizza topping, and Booch immediately answers with pineapple. Is that just troll, or is that, like, your actual statement? Because either way, bold. I'll say that much. Bold. Did we get a worm? Please tell me we got worm. We got 2 worms! Oh my god. What is the worst pizza topping? Anchovies. Oh, worst. Okay. I do not like anchovies at all. Not a fan of it. Guitar, dude. Thanks so much for the Prime Gaming reset for 4 whole months. A third of a year. Indeed. Thanks for sticking around that long, man. I appreciate it. What mod are you using that adds the day survived in kill count? It is called literally Twitch integration. That is literally the name of it. Just Twitch integration. It is meant for, like, more, as you can imagine, integration stuff. But we're not really doing that right now. Please give me a fish. What's your fish catching skill after all? Working on level 3. We should actually get the... Oh god, get inside. We got the fish and that's all that matters. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna turn on the generator too. Before it gets too bad, I'm turning on the generator. What a perfect time for this part of the song to come on. Alright, I'll put away some of this gear. Dude, this jazz is actually one of the favorite things we've added in a while. This is a fantastic jazz mix right there. Lock the back door? Yes, let me do that actually. Let me put away this stuff really quick though. There was something else I wanted to put away now. Maybe not. I think we're fine. Thank you very much for follow there, by the way. Jokester. What does the red mean? Acid rainstorm. It's about to be a giant acid rainstorm. Oh, I guess I still have my fishing rod in my hand. Okay, well, we'll definitely... That is definitely what I wanted to put away then. This means yes, we'll win the bet. Well, they're about to win the bet, potentially. Alright. Let's get the oven going. Let's go ahead and... Where's that fish? First off, take a look at the fish, team. Oh my god, it's as big as the table. That is a big-ass fish, dude. Look at that little guy. Hold on. Enhance. We're putting on Dolby Vision Atmos IMAX quality right now. Why is his face like that? He's got the biggest chin. He's just like... Like, what is that? Okay. Come here, Mr. Fish. I will be slicing you into fillets now. That fish is so unhappy. The fish is just angry. Are you in danger of running out of food soon? We're not in danger, but we're not... I wouldn't say we're in a comfortable spot either. Like, we probably have like a week or two worth of food on us. But I would prefer having more. Let's do the fish fillet. Let's get a stew going, team. This will be nice and calorific for us. This will be delicioso, as they say. We'll just put both of the fish fillets in there. We'll get some dried beans. Pour that in. And then maybe there's some other ingredients we could get. Maybe tomatoes. Does tomato go in stew? Maybe some carrot. Carrots totally goes in stew. So we'll put the carrots in. That'll be nice. Stew. Add in the carrots. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Anything else we could pour in there? Maybe some, like, seasoning? Is there, like, salt, pepper we have? We need to get seasoning, if not. Ooh, we do not. What about peanut butter? Or what about rice? I guess we can't actually add either of that. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, we'll just go with this then. A little bit of bleach would pair well. Yes, a delicious pairing is... I can imagine right now, like, some fancy fucking restaurant. You just go in there. Alfred, what do we have in store today? Yes, what I bring you is the finest fish stew with a delicious vintage Clorox bleach. Circa 2004, it's been sitting in circulation for so long, it's aged perfectly. The chemicals, the richness of the bleach, it brings out the flavor of the carp. That's some fine bleach, is what I'm saying, man. Do I hear a Zomboid out there? I hope not. That guy's getting melted right now. Sold, I'll take a glass. Perfect. We got a sale, team. The bunker's gonna be so cool. I am so excited for that. The basement update is actually more exciting than I realize. The more I think about basements, the more excited I am for them. Because at first, like, honestly, I didn't really care about basements, but now that I think about it, it's actually pretty cool. Lye is used in cooking bagels? What is lye? The best cook in Kentucky? Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Kura. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Am I on desktop capture? No, we're on game capture. Perfect. I'll take some in a shot glass. Well, I don't think you're going to enjoy it. But you're more than welcome to. In-game, of course. In-game. Oh my god, it's doing it on Windows. Why? No. My keybinds are affecting my Microsoft Edge rather than my game. For what purpose? Alright. Turn that off. And we are now going to eat the entirety of this stew. Straight from the pot. I always love that he does it like this. He just lets all the stew flop out of the bowl. That's okay. Lie is like dissolving dead. Why is that in bagels? We're putting that in bagels? Why is that used in the process of making bagels? By the way, I know it's an acid rainstorm, but I would really quickly like to place this outside just so we can start collecting water. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I thought it was collecting water. Anyways, we'll leave it. Lock the door. And I think we'll get ourselves a nice little nap now. Who puts peanut butter in stew? I don't know. It's calorific. It's a zombie apocalypse. You can't... I would eat whatever food is around. The soup does not know what gravity is. No, we developed a gravity-defying stew, actually, which is quite impressive. NASA needs to investigate this right away. Right away. Have you tried the Lost Province map? I'm going to be honest, the only map I've tried is the, what is it called? Raven Creek map. That is the only one I've tried. Congratulations to the yes voters, by the way. 2 months, 22 days. We will do one final gamble for the rest of the night. You guys are welcome to predict again if you think you're going to make it. I would obviously be putting all of my money on yes. I think what would be good for us now, though, okay? I'm kind of done trying to push over this way today. We literally spent all day trying to do that, and that kind of got us nowhere. So instead, what I would like to do is I would like to begin branching outwards, team. I would like to begin exploring parts anew. And that means we're going to head over, ideally, to over here, which would end up being the Gigamart, where we could end up getting tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of food, which would be lovely. So if we can start driving over there, we're probably not going to make it there right away, but if we can get like an FOB set up somewhere, like just pick one of these random homes, base up there, we'll be fine. NASA is dead. Okay, well, if NASA is still around in the Zomboid apocalypse, I'm sure they'd love to investigate. Knowing them, it sounds right up their alley. I'm just going to get rid of these empty bottles. We have so many bottles that it's actually, like, hindering me at this point. What else can I get rid of? Not that much, actually. Not that much. Oh, the worm. We could probably put that away. We'll put the worm in here. There you go, Mr. Worm. I will not take the gas canister for now. I will instead go off on my journey. Let us begin, team. Oh. This is how I start my day? This is how I start my day? Seeing that? How did you even enter my base? Do I even want to know how you got in here? Do I even want to know how you got in here? It was nice while we had it, I guess. It was nice while we had it. I couldn't hear him because it was the rainstorm. Beaver is a murderer. Technically, I'm allowed to murder, though, because you're in my property. I think I'm legally allowed to defend myself. I could probably give that argument. Maybe it's time to find a new base. Absolutely not, Blank. We never give up on this place. However, I do need to repair this base now before we depart. I do need to find a tree or two. In fact, wasn't there a tree right there? Oh, there is. Perfect. We'll get the logs really quick. I'm sure we have some doors we can dismantle really quick as well. Like, for example, this door. Is my generator off as well? It seems like it is. We're going to dismantle that one as well. If I can get a doorknob, I think we're good. There we go. Okay. I'm actually not sure what happened to my generator. Did they break it? Oh, it just ran out of fuel. Okay. That makes sense to me. I thought they broke it for a second, in which case I was about to be like, what? How did they manage that? All right, let's place down all the gear. Yeah, I just have to beat this down now. That sucks. Get traps and barbed wire. That doesn't do anything in this game. I wish there was more like of a trap system, but we don't have that. I think in the Zomboid apocalypse, we can safely say it's fine to do that, Marcy. I imagine the generator exploded. Actually, that would be like base ending. I'm not gonna lie. Payout, we already did payout Blink. Live, laugh, love the base. I appreciate that. What happened? They broke down my gate. They spent all night banging upon it, which is lovely. I'm glad to see that. So, I'm just dismantling this gate now. So we can I not disassemble it? No. I could destroy it using the sledgehammer, but that means I have to go inside and then get the sledgehammer and then, like, come back out. And that's a lot of work. Like, I could just keep clicking mouse 1 and get my maintenance skill up at the same time. Like, this is a win-win. Exactly, Kimar. Exactly. They should have bear traps. I would actually love that. Some sort of trapping system for, like, zombies or other players would be really cool, I think. Especially for PvP. The satisfying soft jazz of people playing Project Zomboid. New prediction is running, team. If you do not see it, refresh. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Refresh your streams. And while we're at it, be sure to follow the stream if you're really enjoying. This is a very strong gate. I mean, it is a level 10 carpentry gate, so it makes sense. Are we... Is this real? Okay, I don't have all day for this. So, this is a problem for future Beaver. That's a problem for future Beaver, actually. Rafe, by the way, thanks so much for the follow. You don't use a fence trick? I try not to do things like that because I want to make it at least like a threat for this. Like, I want to never be like perfectly safe from the zomboids. That's my thing. The only one of those tricks that I'll like kind of utilize very rarely is just destroying the staircase to the second floor and then just living on the second floor. Because I feel like that actually is a fair strategy. Like, people would do that in real life, I feel. And it would be fine. Anyways, we'll take the taxi over. We'll just get the generator started. We'll fill up the car. And then we're off, team. Oh, there's our old car. No battery in it. If we find a new battery, we'll definitely come back. Nearly crashed into a pole, but avoided it last second. Love that. Okay, well, there's certainly a number today. Certainly a number of zomboids today. Didn't realize there was going to be a run on the gasoline. Not a problem, though. I did bring my little problem solver in the form of this crowbar, which is lovely. How many are coming over? We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 7. That's okay. We'll bring them over here so I don't run over their bodies when I'm just filling up my car. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The one taps. That felt good. Nice push as well, Wayne. Brilliant work right there. Concerned about the flank a little bit. Check that. Okay. Let's do a little bit of a loop-de-loop then. We'll kind of lose them. We could actually maybe use the building as well to kind of manage this horde, but we'll see what happens. I think we can handle it just on our... Okay, well, you know, that does change the dynamic a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, that definitely makes things a little bit odd. Vaughn giggles, though. Thank you very much for the tier 1 reset for 5 whole months. Wayne is still that Giga Chad we know and love, of course. It is Wayne's world, after all, and the zomboids are invading it, okay? They are not welcome. We love Wayne, and we want to see him do well. Is it time for pew-pew time? You know, I don't want to say yes, but it's definitely not time. You know what actually would be a perfect time for this? This is like a flawless opportunity to do this, by the way. Oh yeah, let me just get a little distance. We'll make some moves here. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Just what we needed to do. Put away the door hinges and the door knob. We'll get that out. We'll get that out. And yeah, we'll just pre-fire it that direction so they kind of like curve into it. Oh my god, the effects on that Molotov were beautiful. Look at them burn. It's a gorgeous sight to see. A gorgeous sight. Playing with very durable zombies, I'm not used to the fact that zombies can be killed so quickly. Literally in one hit. It's also partly our long blunt skill. Our long blunt skill is getting high. It's not there just yet, but we are working on level 6. But yeah, I think... I hate making them so durable. Like, I feel like they're zombies. Like, they would go down pretty quickly. Could you please give me a Q? Ozone? Because we're doing a Molotov? Sure. Why not? Why not? In fact, do a couple Qs. Do a couple. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I am slamming the Q button. Oh, we are slamming it. We'll let them arrive. We'll let them come say hello. Am I, like, freaking out? My character looks weird the way he's walking. I guess he's fine. Yes voters are shaking and crying right now. The yes voters know what's happening, all right? This is a great, smart decision by a brilliant Project Zomboid player. 300 IQ move. Like, if we equate this into chess terminology, like, I'm thinking 500 steps away. Like, it's the equivalent of, like, you go to move the pawn, first move, and immediately you're just checkmated. Like, that's what's happening right now. Like, you don't know it, but you've already lost the game, type thing. Look at them. Look at them fall asleep. It's a beautiful sight to see. Crashing the whole Q economy. Well, if someone wants a Q, they can still do it. But in a situation like this, is it worth it for the Q? I do need to be careful of the bushes, though. The bushes are our enemies. The bushes will hide the fires behind them. So I'm a little worried about that whole situation, but I think we'll be fine as long as we just pretend that it's not a problem. I don't know. It should be okay. It should be. Director, by the way, thanks for the share on TikTok. Welcome in. Appreciate that. Oh, look at that guy. Had a heart attack. Couldn't imagine what happened to him. Perfect. Is that all? It's all. I think it's done. That's good. Long-time watchers believe... Oh, Raccoon. Long-time viewers know. When I pull out the Molotov, I mean business, okay? Like, this is to secure the bag. We're doing what we need to do to make sure that we have a fighting chance. And now that we did that, by the way, we can head over to the gasoline station and fill up our car again. And I love that. And then we'll work on heading over towards the Mega Mart. I doubt there's any food in there, though. I would like to get a snack. I probably should have brought food with me, but we can find something on the way. No, I've never died in my own molly. Never. Never, ever, in fact. Flaming Friends Friday is a time-honored tradition. Exactly. Flaming Friends... When your friends are on fire, every day's a Friday, team. All right? And if your friends are on Friday, then they should be flaming. And if you see people that are on fire and it's Friday, they're your friends. The trio of friendship and flaming. There we go. Filled it up all the way. That was a lot of gasoline, too. There we go. How's our movement skills looking, by the way? I'm just curious. Sprinting, almost level 5. Nimble, actually close to level 3. I'm happy with that. Level 3 is where you start to really feel the benefits of Nimble, from what I've seen. If they aren't flaming, then they ain't no friends. No, exactly. You understand, Mort. Will you stay forever alone in this world, or will you be able to find your soulmate eventually? You know, well, based on me crashing the car, yeah, we're never finding anybody. No one would want to date a beaver like me who crashes their car into a pole after the most basic... Okay, you're just going to be, like, lined up in fucking bowling pin formation there. We should really make our own game mode in Project Zomboid, where it's bowling, and you get a car, and you have a horde of zomboids, and your objective to see is how many can you run over. How many zomboids can you run over at a time? That's the whole point of the game mode. I think this is the road we want to take. It'll take us down all the way, if I'm not mistaken. Let's find out. Where exactly are we? This will not take us all the way down, but if we just stay on this road, where exactly are we? Yeah, let's just stay on this road, and we'll kind of head down a little bit. And if we find a survivor home too, even better. If we find a survivor home team, that is like winning the lottery. That would make me exceptionally happy. That is a burnt down home, sadly, so that is not going to provide any items for us. Oh dear. Excuse me. Just driving through. Had to do it. Blocking the roadway. Inconsiderate for the other drivers. Oh, a little diner. How lovely. And a food mart. Actually, you know what? We said we needed food, so why not, right? Why not? Let's stop on in, grab ourselves a little snack. Are they open? I certainly hope so. Chocolate and some chocolate-covered coffee beans. And the mint candy. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're coming, though. Oh, it sounds like some other customers are coming. Hello? Oh, hi there, friend. No, the door's over here, buddy. There you go. You can come on in. Here, take lessons from your contemporaries. Oh, well. Thought that was a katana for a second. Was about to go crazy. They are going Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Or wait, Cuckoo. They are going Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs? That doesn't even make sense. I've ruined the bit. I apologize, team. On the ground with all of you. Lovely. Couple more in the diner. We'll take care of them, though. Actually, that car might be a sport class car, and we might be able to take a battery out of it. Ooh, this pickup truck looks fantastic, too. Wait a second. From the point of view of the game's lore, why do the zomboids gather in groups? I actually don't know. I think it's just, like, a mechanic in the game. I don't know if there's lore behind it, but I'm assuming it's, like, that herd mentality. Oh, Coco, what's going on? We did not exactly call you, but it's nice to see you. We were doing the Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. God damn it. This is not a nice car either. How many hours do you have in Project Zomboid? 1,300. Over 1,300. Alright, let me just double check inside here really quick. See if we can grab some more gear. Pasta for sure. We can take that back. Coffee. That makes me exceptionally happy. I'm so happy to find that. Can of peas is worthless, to be honest. Marinara sauce, that's good for the pasta dinner. Do we get butter? Please say we get butter. No, we don't. Chocolate chips and a can of oats. I do like the oats. Team, weirdest thing I've ever eaten has to be probably the dried oats. Just opening up the box of oats and just pouring out oats into a bowl and just eating them dry with nothing added. Nothing added at all. Just like the settlers did in the 1700s. 'Tis most prudent. Like a snack? No, it's like a breakfast. What is your opinion on the Dying Light games? I think they're fine. I haven't played the second one at all, but the first one, I remember playing at a friend's house. I think it was fine, you know, like... Maybe we check them out at some point. I'm a little hesitant to try them, though, on stream, is because they're more story games rather than, like, survival games, and I don't really want to... Well, that would actually be worse than our current exosuits. We're not going to take that. That's crazy, though. I imagine we get anti-katana while we're out here, too. Oh, boy. I'm assuming this leads outside. Yes, it does. Okay, well, kind of a dud. Not really amazing, but not the worst. That's fine. Those bread and butter pickles messed you up, though. The butter pickles? What is a butter pickle? Wait. Am I just having, like, a brain blast moment? Like, what? Thought that was a barricaded home as well. This is a nice leisurely drive, though. Isn't this lovely? Oh, oh my god, it's the mansions. We made it to the mansions? Okay. Team. Taking over a mansion actually would be fucking sick. Why don't we take over one of these mansions as our FOB? And then we can use this as a launch platform for other bases. I think that would be really cool. Oh god. You drove by a perfect looking taxi. I saw that one. I didn't think that was perfect looking though. It's probably not going to be in good shape. We'll check it as I push up the street, but did not look impressive to me, to be honest. We'll see. Do you have your own server? We have a Ren's Kentucky server, but we don't have like a sand... Actually, this was a very good looking taxi. Okay, I am never doubting you ever again. I'm literally never doubting you ever again. My god. Okay. And it has fuel. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming it's locked, though, isn't it? Okay. As expected. That's fine, though. I have my lockpick right here. There we go. Okay, anybody around? Oh, there's one guy. He saw the crime that we have committed, team. We can't have that. Please don't wreck it. We will. We will. I just want to make that clear now, all right? So nobody has, like, false expectations or, you know, any sort of hopes. It's going to be wrecked. It's inevitability, all right? I am Agent Smith in the Matrix, okay? It is an inevitability. Perfect car in these conditions. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Raccoon. Let me hotwire that and we'll get out of here. I think we can keep it alive for like a couple days, though. Especially if we utilize the other taxi, primarily, to get around. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Don't want to be hot. There we go. Here, we'll check what's in the trunk, too. I've been trying to find people to play the game with. Check out my Discord. There might be people in there that want to play. Okay. Which mansion do we do, though? I want your opinion. Because I'm not going to go deeper in, because it's going to be a waste of our time. I kind of like this white mansion right here. But I also kind of like the brick mansion over there. What do you guys think? The brick one or the white one? I'm kind of feeling the white one. Be honest, team. Go with the white one. White. Anybody for the brick? I see only one person for brick, and that is Dad's. Does either one have a fireplace? I'm sure they both have multiple fireplaces, knowing this game. I'm gonna go with the white one. You know, it might be harder to defend, but look at how gorgeous this place looks. Turn on the flashlight. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine sitting down to this little... Oh my gosh. Sunday dinner in the land of zomboids at this table. Beautiful Victorian-era windows. Oh, did I hear a friend? I definitely heard somebody open up a door. Okay, let's start. You know what? Let's start. I can't even go over there. Can I? Oh, there we go. Let's shut all of these. All right, let's not get spotted. Let's not be assaulted either. In our own home. We've just taken ownership of this place, so it's gonna be lovely. Fishing Volume 3. What else is in here? Electrical Volume 3. Code Cooking Magazine. That makes bread. And pizza. I am making pizza at some point. Holy. Fresh battery. Fresh crowbar as well. Dude, this is it. This is it. This is the home. This is a great sign. Look at this kitchen, dude. And we get a key to the building. Yeah, look at that. The landlord was nice enough to leave us the key. Brilliant. Cocoa powder. Do we get anything else? Kitchen knife. Dry ramen noodles. Anything in the fridge? Freezer? Okay. Well, not a bad kitchen. I like it. What else do we got? Little storage room. Sure. Box of nails. A packer bag. That is the best bag in the entire game. That is the absolute best bag in the entire game. 50 capacity with 95% weight reduction. I'm taking it, yes. We say yes to this. Let me organize my inventory. Let's figure this out. Holy shit. Dude, the value potential is off the charts today with this home. I had a feel... Dude, the good auras were radiating off of this home. That's why I picked it. I saw this house, and I was like, this is the type of home that not only do you see on HGTV, but it's also the type of home that I see myself in. Like, that's the most important part of this whole thing. Literally the best bag in the entire game. So this is garbage then. This little safety scuba thing is garbage. Would be a sick base. Yeah, we're going to turn this into a base, for sure. This is our new FOB. This is our launch pad for missions into the deeper parts of Louisville, further in towards the highway, out of the city. This is going to be our hub. We can fortify this area as well. Looks like it's taken a minute to carry over the last few things. That's fine. I do need to get to work soon on pure, like, you know, checking this place, I guess. Making sure it's safe. Here, we'll equip that on the back. Okay, and then this other bag. I'm just going there, I guess. Yeah, we are now under capacity. Oh my god, I just heard someone open that door vividly. That was loud. Someone in this building knows how to... Oh my god, and then my battery goes out. Are you kidding me? I've actually not felt this scared in Project Zomboid in a long time. That's actually somewhat incredible. The way that M16 just fired off after I hear that. Oh my god, you're terrifying. Don't do that. I don't like that. Thank you for the water bottle, though. I'll take that later. Oh, hi. This is my home now. Oh, we are pretty tired. Yeah, this is the door that opened over here, I guess. You know what? We could probably... Oh my god, there's a Tech 9 too. I feel like we're gonna get anti-katana. I feel like this is gonna give us anti-katana. I'm just getting that feeling. How do I make a gate? It's carpentry, door, and then double wooden door. Let me fill up my... Oh no, that's bad water actually. No, don't do that. Oh god, okay. Double barrel shotgun in here with ammo and improved iron sights. Don't hate that. We also have a Tech 9. Interesting. No curtain on there. That's fine. Why does this house have so much value? The mansions are sick, dude. The mansions are beautiful in this game. Imagine once we get rid of all of the vines and the grass, too. Oh, man. It's over. Just boil the water. Yeah, we can end up doing that. I think I used the last of my... Yeah, I did actually, damn. I was going to say maybe we could use the last of our purification tablets, but I definitely used them. 45 ammo, sure. Why not? Won't say no to that. Don't need it, but won't say no. Trapping volume 3. Sleeping tablets. I don't think I need to worry about sleeping. Is there a third floor to this building? Yes, there is. Oh, God. No infected. Okay. And there is an attic to this building, too, of course. Why wouldn't there be? Look at this. A little indoor gym, bro. Oh, my God. You're kidding me. That is insane. If we get a generator, too, oh, it's going to be perfect. Is this a fucking home theater? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me right now. They have a home theater. What am I witnessing? Bro, that is insane. You know what's crazy? One of my childhood friends, I think they had a home theater. I was always so jealous of that shit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's take a look over here. This attic is confusing as hell. very oddly laid out attic. And nothing is in there. Okay. Someone broke this window, too. Wait, no one did break the window. What is on the ground, then? Oh, it's... I thought that was broken glass for a second. Disassemble the crate real quick. We'll just get a plank off of that. Thank you. I'll take those nails as well. And then what's in this last crate? Duct tape, sure. Not really huge, though, but we'll be fine. Not huge, but we'll be fine. Let's go down to the second floor. We'll pick a bedroom. And we'll get to sleep. We'll sleep, team. We will slumber. We have... things are looking up for Wayne, okay? New area. New base in a minute. We'll work on cleaning this place up tomorrow. I'm just going to barricade that, and then we fall asleep. We're going to fall asleep. Wayne? Are you identifying a problem, Wayne? Okay, well... Who puts their bed like this, bro? It's up against the walls exactly. Like, this is perfectly measured out. So if I were the owner of this home and I was, like, moving to a new house, I would have to drag the bed out, like, towards me and then move it. Why? That's disgusting. How do you... So every time this guy goes to bed, whoever the original homeowner was, he has to climb over the edge of the bed like this? Okay, well, interesting. I guess we'll go pick another bedroom for now. We'll do this one. We'll make it work, team. Yeah, see, this is more understandable. I see no one out there, too. That's actually weird. All right, slumber time. Slumber time? Wayne? Wayne, it's slumber time. Wayne? Wayne. Wayne. Gotta go. No worries, Strix. Appreciate you hanging out all night, man. Instinct, what's going on as well? Did my game just bug to the point where I can't sleep anymore? Okay, let's try again, Mr. Wayne. Can you sleep on anything? I'm like, I don't know if to be angry or whatever. I don't know what to say to that. That is crazy. What up there, Google? How are you doing? Hello there, Dodge as well. Replace the bed? Let me pick it up. All right, now let me place it again. Let me take one of these. Here, we'll place it like that. Maybe that's the issue. Well, now I can't sleep, but I guess we'll find out later. That's very odd that I could not sleep in that bed. Those beds looked mighty uncomfortable. Yes, I would prefer to sleep on the desk chair instead than the mattress. Perfect idea. Plane just landed in New York. Saw Beavis logging in. Thought we just died. No, dear God, no. He wants his old bed. He's homesick already. Ah. Team. Team. Unreal. Those beds were just for decoration. You don't understand when you have more money. You're saying I'm poor? Beaver, you don't understand, okay? As a rich person, I buy furniture that is not actually functional, okay? I just spent $17,000 on a sink that can't actually pump out water. It was the best purchase of my entire life. I'm just not up to the mindset, I guess. I don't know. Is there really no one around this area? Holy. Very interesting. Oh, there they are. There are the zomboids. Come here, friends. I just want to bonk you a little bit. Come here. Hello. There we go. Oh, and my game is doing the stutter thing again. Wow, Zomboid is not a happy game tonight, is it? I just wanted to move my car closer to my house. There we go. Is there a driveway in this car? Or for this house? No, I guess not. So I guess I'm not rich then. Because a rich person would totally have a driveway to park their cars, but apparently I don't have a driveway, according to the game. Who is this guy approaching me? I can tell from the outfit you are not a man of money. You are not financially well off, and for that reason, you are disgusting to me. Wayne is going on his, like... Wayne is going on his 1%er arc now. Altered Hex and Corpse, by the way. Thanks for follow on Twitch. Appreciate that, man. Saw him wearing no pants. No pants is like the wave, though. If you guys were rich, you would know that, though. No pants is the wave, for sure. Let's go ahead. Do we have an axe? I don't think I do I? No, I have chocolate, though. Yeah, we don't have an axe. Okay, we can build an axe. You know what? Foraging skill. I'm not above looking on the ground for rocks and twigs to create my own axe. Mansion life has changed, Wayne. Now he must die. He is very greedy now. He will not give to charity. Alright, let's focus on rocks. Surely we find... Oh, rock? Rock? No, it's not rock. It's glasses. Anyways, focus on stones, please. Yes, stones. Would love the stones. Foraging is not very mansion life of Wayne. Listen, every once in a while, we have to fall back on our old ways, okay? Even though he now has a home theater, multiple bedrooms, in-house gym, all sorts of cool stuff like that, he's going back to his roots just to try and get a stone, which, by the way, this is not going great. We're not finding a stone. Like, come on. Just one stone. Oh, stone? What is that? Oh, stone! Come to me, Mr. Stone. Thank you. No need, friend. I've got what I needed. Okay. We can actually turn that into a chipped stone, right? I think we can. Oh, yeah. Chipped. And then we need, some sort of thing, right? Need, like, a branch, I believe. Surely one of the mansions has an axe. Probably, but, like, do I want to spend all that time looking in all the mansions for an axe? When we could just create our own axe? Actually, wait, can I create an axe with a plank? No, it has to be a tree branch? Damn. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's search for firewood. Boom. Enable it. Let's see if there's anything around the trees. Surely a tree branch appears. Oh, tree branch? Thank you. Just what I needed. Aiming while you're searching increases the radius. I did not actually know that. That's sick. One of them can have a katana. Oh, we get the katana easy, team. That's happening next stream for sure. I feel it. I feel it coming in the dead of night. Oh, Lord. You are taking a while to chop that. Thank you. That was painfully long, in fact, Mr. Wayne. Listen, now that I know you're a 1%er now, I know you don't care about hard work or whatever, but, like, can't be slacking on sawing up the logs, because the zomboids could come out of nowhere at any time to ruin our day. And that would be devastating. You are a hungry man now, too. Here, why don't you enjoy a delicious thing of chocolate? Yum, yum, yum. And then, why don't you have some gummy worms, too? That's what a 1%er feasts on. Gummy worms and chocolate. Okay. We'll just put 1 on everything for now, so we buy ourselves some times once we get more, I guess, resources and maybe a better... Okay. Well, that's fine. I can craft a new one, surely, right? Where's my crafting menu? Oh, I need ripped sheets, though. Well, luckily, that's where you come in, pal. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let me rip that. Perfect. Is there someone behind me? Yes, there is. Okay. Well, you will also be joining my collection of ripped sheets. Thank you for that. Oh, you brought a friend! My ripped sheet collection is going to go amazing, then. Thank you. Yeah, the stutter, when they die, yeah, the game does not like me in this area for some reason. Fail, by the way. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. Just go buy 1 mansion, Wayne. Pre-barricaded, though, in this economy. Gotta be like Mark Zuckerberg to afford that one. Alright, make the stone axe. Is there anybody else around here? I feel like I'm gonna get mauled, but we'll go with it. We'll give it a shot. Oh, it literally needed 1 more hit. I am actually very frustrated after learning that. Very annoyed after learning that. Alright, let's go around, see if there's any other windows I missed on the first floor before I keep double barricading and triple barricading. Oh, actually, don't smash that. Just barricade. Thank you. I'd like to keep everything intact if possible. It adds to the home value if everything's original. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, that is it. Okay. So I guess we'll just start double barricading. I'd rather do these doubled first, just so I don't have to worry about them, but we'll see. What is this house? What did I miss? We are moving. We're getting a new home. Not moving completely, but... you know. Just working on things. We're trying to build... So this will actually... Let me go inside, and we will mark this down as our secondary FOB. How do I check how many days I survived? Check in your health panel and click info. And if you don't see it, you need to have a watch. So make sure you grab a digital watch. But it's right there. 2 months, 23 days survived, team. Isn't that amazing? Let's sit down for a moment. Take a look at our map, too. So we are currently based up right here. Wow, this is a fancy mansion. But this is not like the proper mansions, because isn't the proper mansion stuff like over... I'm trying to remember, is this the proper mansion area? It's gotta be, because this is... yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll mark it as a home. Which one of these is the home icon? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. 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 Nope, definitely not. Nope. Where? Oh, there. Perfect. We found it very easily this time. Great. So we have home number 2. Home number 1, designated by the little windows on there. And then door number, or home number 2. Is there a dollar sign? I think there is a dollar sign. That's a lockpick. That's a trash can. It's a question mark. Oh, that's a credit card. I don't know why I would ever need a credit card icon in this game, but that's kind of cool. T-shirt, X, no. Circle, no. You know what? I'm just gonna do it myself. That's the best way to do it. Let's lower the thickness a little bit. Let's there we go. And let's actually lower it to maximum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fancy rich home. A mansion right there. Love that icon. That looks good. I'm pleased. Anyways, that's the mansion team. So we got the big boy apartment complex home. And then we got our mansion. And then the goal is to head over... Oh damn, then I guess we really didn't do a good job. We'll have to make multiple FOBs along the way. It's fine. But we'll figure it out, team. We do have to try and head over to the Mega Mart in a minute, though, because we need that gear and the food. So we'll see what we can do, but I think we're reaching the end of the stream for tonight, team. I'm gonna be honest. I am starting to become very tired, and I do have work to complete, so I think this is a good stopping point for the evening after we read our magazine, of course. Lovely. Now I can make pizza. What is the recipe for pizza? It requires water and cheese and yeast and rolling pin, an empty bowl, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Cool. Good to know. All right, we'll deal with that later then. I just got here. Chance, I am so sorry. Team, to everybody who just got here, I apologize. We did a lot of work today with Wayne, and for that reason, I'm very excited. But team, if you're on TikTok, I'm beginning the stream for you guys right now. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, we're going to be live on Twitch for a couple more minutes if you want to hop over. The link is in the bio, but thank you very much for supporting Nizio. Thanks for the roses as well. I did not see those pop up. And thank you so much, everybody else. If you're new, hit the follow button, and I'll see you guys later, TikTok. Enjoy the rest of your evening, team. Oh, hold on. There we go. Perfect. TikTok is gone now, team. The way it is meant to be. Just you and I. I love that. The Project Zomboid devs said they won't release Build 42 if you stop streaming beaver. Well, sorry, team. We're not getting Build 42 then. All right? I am a sleepy beaver. The thing with me is I go from, like, fine to hitting a wall. And I feel myself about to hit the wall, so I do want to go to bed in a minute, team. I would stay up longer if I didn't have work, but I got work in the morning, team, of course. I apologize. I think Corp Beaver and Wayne are in cahoots. What evidence do you have of this? Sorry, I missed most of the stream. You're fine, Epitome. You can always watch the VODs. They're available on Twitch. And by the way, I've spoiled it so much. We have a lot of, so for anybody who's brand new, if you don't know what's going on, Sunday is actually my birthday, March 10th. So we're going to be doing a birthday stream at the normal 9:30 p.m. Eastern start time. I would love to see you guys come on over and say a quick hello. The thing with the stream, though, is I plan on unveiling a lot of really cool stuff that I've been working on, a lot of new additions to the channel. And as part of that, I'm just going to spoil it. We are going to be creating a VOD channel. I'm going to be announcing the channel link and everything on Sunday. But going forward, all of the Twitch VODs will be pushed to that VOD channel. At least like 90% of them. There might be some that like don't end up going over, but VOD channel is one of the things being announced. So if you're here, you heard early. Corvo, by the way, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Being my 800th follower. 22,800th follower. My God. Congrats on your 42nd birthday. Thank you. I remember playing Pikachu on the NES. Nah, team. VOD channel is huge for me, honestly. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for it, so we're doing it, team. I'm giving you what you want. When is the birthday stream? Saturday. Or excuse me, not Saturday. Sunday, March 10th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So normal start time, just on a Sunday now. So we're going to be going live Monday through Thursday, then also Sunday this week, and then Monday through Thursday next week. Actually, is next week the day where I have the thing? No, it's the week after. Okay. I'm not streaming March 20th, by the way. March 20th, I'm not streaming. March 20th, I am not streaming. I'm taking that day off because I'm going somewhere. When are you going to change your YouTube link on Twitch to the proper channel? Probably on the 10th as well. Although, if you haven't subbed to my main channel, please go sub. Please go sub. I appreciate all of you hanging out tonight, though. I really hope you enjoyed. Will your VOD channel have old streams, or will it just be an ongoing thing? You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. See you on Sunday. No worries, Marcy. See you next time. We'll be live again tomorrow, by the way, for anybody curious. Monday through Thursday at 9:30 Eastern is our normal schedule. March 21st is my birthday. March 20th is my friend's birthday. A lot of friends I know in real life actually have their birthdays in March, so we're doing a party for him on the 20th that I really want to go to. So that is why I'm not streaming on the 20th. I'm going to a party. So, but yeah. Do you know if there's a car in the house driveway, the house has a chance to spawn the key somewhere? I have, yeah. That's a really nice feature. I love being able to find the key randomly like that. I found it in like key shit, like what is it called? Like the pantries and things in kitchens typically. It's really, really cool. You have petabytes of old VODs just waiting to be uploaded. We do have a lot of content, team. And I do have a bit of a surprise for you as well in that regard, but again, I don't want to spoil anything. Better not be any alcohol there, only Baja Blast team, I promise you now. Not a single drop of alcohol will touch my lips on March 20th. I am a good beaver that never consumes any drugs or any sort of abusive things at all in their life, okay? None at all. Baja Blast is my friend. My only friend. Twisted Baja Blast, is that a thing, actually? Beaver leveling up social skills on the 20th. Yeah, I'm getting ready for the Build 43 update when they're going to be adding, what is it called? Going to be adding little NPCs to the game, so. I appreciate the team. Yeah. I think we're done for the evening, though, team. I do got to dip out. I'm okay. There actually is one other thing I guess I could tell you. I'm hesitant to tell you, though. I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't. Because it's the type of thing that I don't think is going to happen, but I would love if it did. And I don't like telling you guys things unless I know it's going to happen. I don't know. Say it, Beaver. This is a safe space. You already started telling us. I didn't tell you what it is, though. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't tell you. I shouldn't tell you. No, I don't. I shouldn't even brought it up. That's my fault. I'm going to take the L on this one, team. I'm going to be honest. I'm not telling you. I'm sorry. I don't want to tell you because it's a very strong chance it will not happen. If it does happen, though, it would be fucking lit. I'm going to be honest. It would be lit. Will you tell if it's a no for sure? Well, here's the thing. I don't know. Like, this is a far off thing. I'll tell you that much. This is like something that would be happening months from now. Most likely. If it were to happen. So I don't know if it's going to be happening for months. That's also part of the reason I don't want to say. I'm sorry, Wolf, you did come at the very end of the stream, but you're always able to watch the VOD. Beaver getting a girlfriend? No, that would mean I would take time away from Project Zomboid, team. We can't do that. True, Rat Rod as well, coming in at the very end. I'm so sorry, Rat Rod, but you can always, of course, watch the VOD. Beaver, can we check out the Steam page for a new game? Yes, really quickly, Michael. This is also something we're going to be checking. Well, okay. Fuck it. I'm just going to say it, I guess. I'm spoiling it. This is the one thing I'll spoil. I was going to make this a surprise, but Michael released a video game recently that is very, very cool. Let me see if I can find it in my Steam. Here it is. Michael, if you guys don't know, is a game developer, and he just released his own video game on Steam called Terror at Oakheart. I did read that correctly, thank God. It's a horror game. It looks very, very spooky. And my plan was, I don't know when we're going to do it. Again, at some point within the next 2 months, probably. So either this month or April. We were going to end up playing this on a Monday stream. From what Michael told me, it's only about 2 to 3 hours long, which I think is perfect. We can get through it all in one session, and we can check it out and support one of the members in our community. I think projects like this are sick. Congratulations again, Michael. If you guys would like, here's the link to check out his store Steam page. It is a spooky little video game. So if you don't like spooky things, you might not like it, Farms. I'm so sorry, but I will be taking a look at it at some point in the next 2 months. It was going to be a surprise, but since you gave me the 100 bits and asked me to show the page, I guess I'll just announce it now. We are going to check this out at some point. Available on sale right now for $6. So if you want to go support a fellow community member, go check out the game. There's also a demo if you guys want to like see if it's right for you. If it's not your style of game, you can just download the demo and see if it is fun or not. But definitely go check out the link, team. Give Michael a nice little favorite. Add it to your wish list if you can. Oh, I got a notification on Steam. I don't know what that could be. Hope the indie horror YouTubers pick it up. That might be kind of cool. Yeah. That might be kind of cool. I don't think I know any indie horror YouTube channel people. But if I did, I would totally recommend the game, Michael. The game has been bought and downloaded. Let's go, Sleepy. Thank you. By the way, Boldface, thanks for the follow on Twitch. You came at the very end of the stream. I'm so sorry. I'm just kind of wrapping up before I go to bed. But our schedule is Monday to Thursday, 9:30 Eastern. It is, what time is it? 1:12? Oh, God. Sleepy time awaits the beaver for sure. My dear Lord. Imagine it makes it on a 3 scary games. I think I'm familiar with that game. I'm so sorry. My brain is like, we're gone. I'm gonna be honest. My brain is gone right now. But, team, as per usual, you were all incredible. Thank you very much for your support tonight. Appreciate all you hanging out. The stream tonight, pretty chill, actually. I feel like it was, like, we did a lot of, like, killing the zomboids, but it was really, like, we kind of just chatted, which I kind of prefer these types of streams, which is really cool. And I did like building up on the lore of Wayne. So we're going to have to go do the Spiffos HQ at some point as well. For now, though, team, if you're new to the stream, please hit the follow button. If you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. Gets you cool little beaver emotes and a fancy little badge next stream and chat. We're live again tomorrow, 9:00 Eastern. Follow me across all the socials as well. And then join the Discord if you're not already in there. And then... yeah, I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. Okay, team? Birthday stream on the 10th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully, you guys don't forget. We're going to be doing You Guys Control the Game as well, which should be really fun. Thank you, Ozone, Gob, Guitar Dude, Burrow Need, Sleepy Roses, Kimar, Nubman, Mort, Bram, everybody else. I appreciate all of you. Like 200 dads. It was great to see you, Michael, Raging Platypus, everybody else. I'm dipping out. All right, here comes the Brofish team. Wait, 10th is daylight savings? When is daylight savings time? Oh no. Wait. Does that mean on March 10th, the sun is no longer going to set at 6 p.m.? So like for me, it's going to set at 7 then? I'm getting an extra hour of daylight? But is that happening on the 10th or the 11th? So like the 10th is when it's going to be at 7. Oh my god, I'm excited as hell. Holy shit, that makes me happy as fuck, dude. I love hearing that. That news is great to me. I despise having the sun set at like 5 to 6. It is annoying to me. So that is great news for the beaver. I'm gonna be honest. Big W. I'll see all of you guys on Thursday, okay, team? Thank you very much. I did. That was actually like insane news. I had to stop the Brofist. I'm sorry, Chance. Anyways, dipping out now, team. Blink, thank you so much. See all of you later. Here comes